insane. Okay, so we have a save point. We'll do the mini bosses and then the boss, and then we'll do the boss without doing the mini bosses. There's Royal Thief now. These guys are jump bears, so let's do mini boss 1. Oh, these guys don't even touch me. Because there's lore, isn't there? I thought the entire point was lore. Instead, you guys just like skip the dialogue. There's some weird stuff in the middle of my gacha.
Ready?
Let me click that skip button.
Alright.
Skipping mini bosses apparently makes the final boss the true final.
Be careful.
Oh, it's even funnier. One of the giant teeth drops one of the best accessories in the game. It reflects everything. Or all magic, and I think the other one I'm assuming is drops reflect all physical. Besides that same melancholia crystal, bigger than anything we've ever seen or feel so much intense than anything else. Gallica speaks true. Scale the mags, unlike anything we encounter, must be careful. Why are there those servant statues back in the palace? I mean, there must be guards.
Careful now.
Take long.
Don't tell me.
So much flapping sound room. It can't be. No time to comes. Never felt something so horrendous. Give me a fight for us. But scratch. Oh, it's I see. It's a boss rush, yeah.
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
Alright, let's just orc her. Here's how much this does.
Behold this power.
Let's switch.
Let's get to you now.
Thanks, my friends.
Left him wide open.
Let us clean up this mess. I leave it to you.
Come forth, royal soul.
I was getting rage now.
We've got to do something about those apples. Ow!
We
got it! That's it! Juna's down! Someone, quick! Get her back on her feet!
Wonder if never mind.
I love this pass.
This does more. Is this useless? I've never actually bothered using it because it's heavy and
Never mind. Oh, awesome.
I'm assuming it's stronger than this, but I don't know by how much.
Wait a sec.
Oh, so it's RNG.
Get wrecked.
Right in their weak spot.
Be neither
down,
timid nor
Basilio.
arrogant.
That's why I don't get that sync, because it's like
I'll use this.
sense.
Time for a night ride.
I won't hold back. The magic seed is still up.
Don't, come on. Help me out.
Can help. I owe you one.
Much thanks.
Chopper, well.
Check me out.
Chopper.
I shall ride. Yeah, that feels nice.
And it's somehow it's her third time fighting that human. Consummate say encounter at the border for make it her first human foe. Wait, does Basilio get the ice dragon, right? I was about to say Basilio's gonna get nothing, but he technically got a boss. Still remember, I was useless against it then, not much different when Halia, when my home burned. Things are different now, I'm different. I got power enough to protect cities and the people in them.
Oh, definitely.
You'll take no more safe space places from the people in online which will take you down. Your words resonate with all of us, lad.
Here we go.
We'll also have to destroy the crystal wood boomer. If this game was made by Monolith Soft, we'd have several battles against humans where we don't beat them to hype them up. But then in Monolith Soft fashion, they would keep doing it even though the player is tired of losing in cutscenes. A spoiler for Battle Kaidos too, but yeah, there's a bunch of bad guys that constantly win against you. And then you finally get a win, but it's like 50 hours in. I don't sense much magma. It seems the same mechanism force touch in the royal palace. I believe you like the king's servants. How do you mean? Incredible flood of magma is corrupt and dreadful expand. Seems Chris was made to absorb it, then delivered decanted elsewhere.
What?
Yeah, being the strange melancholy of Chris being incredible magic. Less Chris, does that mean less magic for the week if possible when Chris was around? Was that all, Laura? It's just gonna be a speech by each person? Yeah, they probably should have made humans beat you over and over for a bit, honestly, in this game. Because that plot point doesn't go anywhere because you slaughter the first one. Alright, someone found incredible power.
This is...
Given that Chris we destroyed it, Magli courses through an ordinary piece of equipment exceeds Dios in quality. Rising here, being in the ruins will be one thing, place great by Lewis, wasn't it? As within the roll step the time, some sort of suit form. Fair at the end of the trial, Dragon said something similar. Roll step cut using legendary weapons. Alright, a weapon residing in its core. Okay. I'm assuming if you want to do New Game Plus, you have to do these, because then you get the weapons. Okay. Should we put weapons like that use?
You're right.
2 birds, 1 stone. Chipping away at Louis' power will increase around. Let's press on, destroy these of the crystals.
Let's go. What now?
Wait. Am I blind? What did we get? Wait, what was the weapon we got? Real King's Sword. Where the hell is it? It is a secret weapon, right? Or maybe it's a warrior. Maybe that's why. Right, it wasn't. Definitely wasn't a warrior. Oh, there it is. It's so garbage. Wow, that one sucks. Oh yeah, I was disappointed. Because 80% Hesme gets you this katana. This katana sucks. So yeah, this one's useless. I just wanted to see what the other 80% were, but it was Jobel. I thought it was a mistake too, but no, it really is that weapon. It's garbage. Last time I not, is it actually 79%? It says 80 in the bottom right, but maybe it's rounded to 79. I'm pretty sure that's the 80% weapon. It's garbage. Unless you guys have this weapon in your games. Yeah, there's no other weapon it could have been. This came from a chest, I believe, in the prior dungeon. Wait, 100 is the main weapon. What the hell did I get? And the accessory. Fuck. What did I get? I was spamming the button. I didn't see it. Let me look for something. This is the broken thing that you get from the big thief. Main weapon is 100. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what you'd get. I don't know what I got from 80. It's 90 and 100 for non-MC. Oh my god, you guys just move the goalpost,
They
gentlemen.
all seem pretty weak.
Damn you!
You got this.
Let's push through.
Already grinded so much. It takes so many stupid seeds to get that high. You guys,
They all seem pretty weak. You got this.
oh, katana at 100 and faker dagger. So here's
Let's
one.
just push through.
Nice. Everyone
Stop it, Adwin. You're already strong enough.
Sprint. I'll cut through.
No one here fights alone.
I owe you one punch, thanks. I'll use what I must. Too much for a wise choice.
Let's sprint.
I've smashed that
That helps us out quite a boon. Here I go. Yep, go for it. Apologies. Would you
I
finish
won't
it?
hold back.
Awkward.
No.
Good stuff.
Do we have anything already? Let me look. I don't know if there was an item I needed.
Let's work together. Maybe there's a better Vitus power.
Looking at our team.
No, lend me your strength.
Oh, we don't have. No, I don't have Hulkenberg and whatever her name is. Someone did the math. 3 million finished aboard for everyone. Yeah, so it's easier to unlock almost everyone else's boards and fucking max out the archetypes and the prints for the achievement. It's so fucking annoying. Is that yeah, that screwed me over.
Behold this power.
I was like, okay, it shouldn't be that bad, and then yeah, it turns out it was that bad.
Oh, power of kings.
Vitus power.
Oh fuck! I hate not paying attention on these guys. Oh, it wasn't this bad when I did it off stream. It's even better when Heisman does it. You put him on a third.
Thanks. Quite a boon. Now accept your fate. Commendable bearing.
I won't hold back. I'll cut through.
This is just what I need.
I owe you
These
one
guys
punch,
have
thanks.
almighty resist. I don't know if they're the only people in the game with that.
You think yourself equal to it? I leave it to you.
The blaze edge.
Looks like that's all of them. Great job, everybody. Applause, please.
We're gonna be level 79 before anything.
What now?
So you need a Hulk, okay. Oh right, Hulk actually is done. I just didn't have the mag.
I've acquired a new ability.
Let's see, was that fortune thing? I think that fortune weapon drops for, it actually dropped from one of these mobs in this dungeon. Yeah, that 500 attack one. Problem is UFO. Use it temporarily for this.
I see. Fascinating. This, all right?
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
I must.
Why is Hulk Gunner? Wait, that makes less sense.
I've acquired a new
Because
ability.
Hulk has nothing to do with the gun. Yeah, you're right. This is weird. Literally has nothing to do with gunners in the game. Wait, and Hesme is Faker? That makes less sense. Hesme should get the ultimate gun. It makes 0 sense. Because Hesme never goes in the Faker. Dragoon needs Magic Knight, I think. An Assassin as well, or something.
I've acquired a new ability. It seems I've grown. I've acquired a new ability.
Alright, next mini boss. This shouldn't be that long, honestly, this time, because we're a little
Right there.
quite a bit stronger. Strong enough to make those guys look like jobbers. These eyes actually give a lot of XP. Oh, never mind, I can't see them. The Cyclops.
There they are. Charging in. Let's push through.
Same with the undead guy. Yeah, this guy.
You simply must have
Yeah, he's a jobber now, though. But
such an elegant fight.
I'm right here.
there's a mage that spawns from Noose that's like the most annoying guy in the game for some reason. He spams his large ass AoE. Yeah, this is a terrible action because you're constantly stunned in animations. You get hit, well that's like a full second animation. You have to constantly dodge roll out of everything because you could get chain comboed if you don't do that. Left and right. I was leveled because I was getting the achievement, but fuck, it takes so much archetype XP, it's so stupid.
Ready?
Alright.
I thought it was going to be easy to get the achievement, but yeah, the amount of XP is insane.
Don't lose focus.
And then I was like, okay, let's get 80% on Hesme, and then it turns out it's just a meme. It's 90% apparently.
Over here.
Just looking for Mura's power since it's strong. Oh please, it's probably cannon fodder.
There's an enemy.
Or the same area at Grand Cathedral. You're not saying it's the beastly Louis brought to the capital. Kill him many times we have to attack.
The human we fought at the Grand Cathedral. It's even angrier now.
Oh please, boom boom boom.
Let's go.
Have I not hit him yet?
The magic steam. Come on.
Now!
Oh.
Aim for the heart!
Jobber. Jobber. What do you mean you said jobber? Jobber,
No
so.
one here fights alone.
Shout out to South Whiteaboon. Oh, awesome souls, do your thing.
Julio left him wide open.
You
Let's hit that new weakness.
No, I leave it to you.
Vitus power. This is it.
Nice hit. That was perfect.
Not so bad, it's Jobber.
Watch me.
Let my gun help.
I don't get it, like, they ran out of dev time so they didn't do Mage Academy, but then they gave Zorba a dungeon.
Here I go.
So it's just really weird.
Right in their weak spot. Beat him down,
And then
Cecilia.
yeah, the momentum of the story
They're weak
plummets.
to strike attacks. Smash him up.
Apologies. Would you
Come
finish it?
forth, royal soul.
In the original game you do Shido, and then you have a new plotline, but in this game you don't have a new plotline, so you're just doing the same thing twice. Yeah. It's sort of weird. Yeah, you go face Louis at the capital, then the human thing happens, you go to the Elven Forest, and then that fight happens, then you go back to the capital, fight Louis again, or whatever, and then it turns out it's not even Louis'. I don't even know if I want to put an agility or... Maybe it's time for luck.
I shall strive to use this power wisely. Yes, I've become stronger.
Yeah, that's definitely strong. Last time I found not strong enough. Oh please, nostalgic triumph. Back then I only thought protect home the prince might someday return. It's in fact been found alongside his highness all time, but scratch. Indeed, reflecting upon it now is never an unnecessary detour. The journey fostered this power, as strength confront anxiety, blaze a path to a brighter future. Your greatest gift to me.
That's why.
I will use this power in your name. Your future is no longer yours alone.
You're right.
I want Boom to get his royal bum on the throne as soon as he's thrown out Louis on this. Several favors I'd ask him, not as a friend, as king. Let's destroy the crystal red Boomer. Jumper, jumper, jumper. How to weaken Louis' power into another small degree. Let's keep it up and destroy all the crystals. The remaining ones. Jumper.
Onward.
Look,
Ultra rare War King's Claymore Hero King Lance.
Huh.
And the strength is welcome so gladly.
What now?
Oh, is this the best weapon for him? I thought there was one that triples like this. Maybe it's not here. It's the same with every job system game. So the devs actually have to put in work if they want it to be not immune. I think Bravely Default 2 did do it because it was a speed system, right? So there was still a threat
They've noticed
end
us.
game. But yeah, in this game, it's like the battle system makes it impossible for it to really be fair.
did it!
In Bravely 2, they had the speed one, yeah. So I'm pretty sure the boss is just really speedy.
Ready?
So it doesn't get blocked out of turns. But yeah, here these guys are just orcs.
Not like
They
this.
just get orked. Zug zug.
Look! Please.
Repel is so funny in this game because most time it just one-shots you. So yeah, one. No fun memories or first trial of the beast must run into effect. But then it removes your turn as well, in case it's like not terrible
We don't
enough.
need flashbacks to getting eaten.
It's weird that you get that spell. I guess they needed a spell that made the general or whatever good, but yeah, it's weird how it's like a spell that's like useful all game.
The magic seed!
I've got personal. No one here fights alone.
I knew you'd help.
That out to south. Much thanks. I'm ready. Yeah.
Julio left him wide open.
Let us clean up this
Let's
mess.
hit that
A
new
favor, if I may.
This is it!
Too slow.
I forgot who has evasion buffs in this game.
Captain, they've slowed you down. Come on, help me out.
You can use that help.
Thanks. My thanks.
Here I go!
Right in their weak spot. Beat him down, Basilio.
Some apologies. Would you finish it?
Power!
Yeah, all I'm doing is using the shelter command and the attack one.
Not bad, if I say so myself. I shall rise to the occasion.
Yeah,
Feels
we're
like I'm
over leveled
making
at this
progress.
point, but even if I was under level, I'm pretty sure these guys would only get like 3 turns. Takes care of that good thing too now, but lets things follow me a second. Sandworm's always worse, enough with Trollus and Starboard journey. Remember, as two of us making our way to Grand Trad, middle of desert, we were attacked by them. Seems like a lifetime ago. Can't believe we got this many friends on our side now. We're fighting Louis himself. I don't even respond. Fuck, I'm just butt scratch. Damn you, Pro Tag! Whatever, Gallagher. Alright, so not kind of family fortune to be in our past. Curious how our number grew, though of course Neuros would have it that we grew too many. That's where our real power comes from. Power we really can't believe in since he wants a world where people only have themselves to rely on. Alright, gotta show him. Prove connecting with each other can be strong enough to change the world we live in. Teach that snaky master lessons, things in a world worth believing if we can't see it.
Alright.
Destroy the crystal, deed is yours. But yeah, there's some items in the game that should not exist. Like, synthesis cost -1 is absurd. Like, I don't even know why it's a thing. Good progress, even little magic reach and lose should be weakening. Crystal left, track it down. The fact that I have an accessory that's 8 to all stats and I don't even think it's good anymore is pretty funny.
Okay. Hey,
Okay,
Very
because
nice.
Hero Kings themselves favorite able to turn right before a final battle.
done it.
Alright.
Let's call it.
What now?
Yeah, Mask or so, or it's such a mean cause of that.
I
Yeah, I
see.
still need more.
Fascinating. This right here. All right.
It's so dumb that this accessory that has that repel. Look at that defense spread. God, defense spread. Look at our anxieties. Deepest ones. Power 6 tonight we bestow upon the power of the Royal Knight. Battle protect our country's people.
I've acquired a new power.
I don't know, it's another weird thing about this game, sadly, is I don't know if I feel like good after beating a hard boss, because it's not as reactive
Yep.
Under.
in this game
Now then.
because of how it works. And then half the time I'm just avoiding the enrage by just trying to one-shot him. I think the best, honestly, the stupid dragons are probably some of the better fights because you actually have to figure stuff out, but yeah, a lot of the other fights, you're not really figuring it. It's either avoid their enrage and then you beat them. So dragons are probably my favorite fight, I guess, but because they most of the main story guys are just memes. I hate that animation. Yeah, the worst animations when you're on the ground like that. But technically you can heal if you do the skill or whatever. Press right on the D-pad. Yeah. That animation is the worst. I don't know who like put that in. So instead you go to the menu by pressing start. He'll holster his sword for a second, and then you could get hit by one of these things in the middle of that animation.
Impressive. Your training has paid off.
Yeah, I don't know how the Tycoon boss, or not Tycoon, I mean Tycoon archetype is, but
What do you think?
Alright.
I don't know if that actually does even more. Is it 100% crit with Gambler's Manual? If you have a Tycoon with the double crit, and then you use the money skill. Oh, doubles damage on crits, never mind. Okay, I don't know what his crit rate with the money thing.
Ready?
Alright.
And the story doesn't change at all, regardless of
Keep
which
your
form
wits
you
about
fight.
you.
Okay.
But this is.
Stagnant amount of mag. About to meet another human nearby. Who's next in the current call? I wish more characters would be like that. Once they see a pattern, they're like, alright, whatever, butt scratch, get it over with. After the horror beast crawled from hell to meet us. What are you talking about? Why does it sound like a baby? Baby! Make sure the legs don't give out when you see it. Be careful now. It's just that it's starving. Baby! Baby!
That demon baby from Krigante Castle? I thought we'd seen the last of it!
Face me!
Yeah, babies.
Charge!
To the rear guard. Time for some close comp. Let's go. This is it. Come on.
Alright, it's not
I've
going
got just
anywhere
the
with
dance
this.
for you. Personal
Wait.
space.
Oh, I killed an eye. Oops.
No one here fights alone.
Let's help.
Thanks. Much thanks.
Come in. Get wrecked.
I'll use what I must.
Heisme's a real ace!
I won't hold back. Vitus power. The magic seed.
That's finesse! Beautiful dodge, Heisme!
I'll show you.
I knew you'd help.
Shout out to South. Quite a boon. All right.
I don't even know why that's an ability. Yeah, if you dodge.
We won't know where we are! Come on!
It's so
This is our
stupid.
chance!
No.
Looks like we can't
And
prove
then
Now
these guys.
accept your fate.
I won't hold back. This is it. Still here?
Oh, he's actually still alive.
Please, after you.
Damn kids.
wrecked.
To ever greater heights. Even on.
Marvelous.
I feel stronger already.
Right then.
I don't like this music for the final dungeon. It just doesn't work. We beat it. Say it's that bloody creepy thing before. Lady of Martyr was raising it. This placement for the child she lost sounds familiar. That would be the sanctuary, say, the one you drive to the expedition. Learn then when faith dies, tragedy is born. Those who have faith, nothing only of the past hold on to. I think Louis is the same way. He seeks revenge on the world for the despair of seeing his home turn to ash. He believes this to be justice.
But
Now he must fear, I know. Enough to say he's going about it all wrong. Louis must be stopped, because that day he awakened me and I gained his power. I can now think this way.
Right.
I said, Ken lets his country get raised before the good prince even has a chance to
Alright.
rebuild. Alright, you gotta break the old to build the new. Give Crystal your best shot. I mean, the thing is, this title theme is made as a title theme, so it doesn't even work as a dungeon theme at all. Yeah, it's not really good music for a dungeon.
all right.
Sometimes you can make music that's like vaguely both, but yeah, this one's like not meant for a dungeon. I don't know, sure they thought I'd reduce the magic power reaching Louis. Break the other crystals, find the rest. I still think SMT4, despite what the Japanese say, is better music. More weapons came the crystal and let your valuable ones too. There we go, the Thief King, Faker King.
Splendid.
All weapons are legends, not even greater than that, they're transcendent. It's a shame not to use them.
What now?
Oh wow, that's randomly good. Too bad he sucks. Or too bad he's not a physical orc. That's a really good one though. Did he really not get a better one? Oh, he got the crit chance, okay. I'm assuming Basilio's won't be better than this, because this one's pretty good, unless it's super increased strike.
It's all clear.
How the Seeker Hero King weapon's useless. You don't even need it.
I don't think we can avoid a fight here.
Come and get it.
We got rid of the crystal. Great job. We
What now?
we go,
fascinating.
evolve.
This right here. All right.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Your spirits like man left to lose from the body, born dragons and humans. Both anxiety, determination, archetypes for one perfect harmony. Push for an unknown future, power, draw for better tomorrow like we've never seen. I'm assuming this one's more interesting.
Surging within me.
Because this one, sort of want to see some of this. I don't know if this is still the same dragon god. Oh, you just get. Is this Lucifer? Wait, who is this? Like, who else is it? I'm trying to remember who the highest level Fury is. Is it supposed to be Shiva again? But I thought Shiva was something else.
We can't get sloppy.
I, Euphausia, arrive.
A wise
Oh,
choice.
wait, the
Let's
same
take home.
synergies as. Oh,
The next one's yours.
okay.
With those souls of kings, give me strength. It is your
Okay.
turn.
Makes sense. Oh, wait a minute, this is.
This is really hurting.
We're counting on you,
Someone
Yufa.
help her?
I won't last much longer.
You was hurt bad.
All yours.
Can we get her some
I
healing?
leave it to you.
Behold, I'm looking good here.
I cannot fall. I ask for your aid.
Someone's Shiva, okay.
Let my power support you.
Beelzebub!
Oh, wait, it's still busy. Oh.
New enemies.
Where'd they come from? Everyone, be careful.
Be neither timid nor a wise choice.
Behold, I'm counting on you.
It's the
I cannot
100%
follow. I
weapon.
must concentrate.
They're weak to darkness. Let's blot him out.
Flecto.
Now isn't the time. Summoner. Heed me.
Yeah! You
Stay
find their
insane
weakness.
enough. You better be ready.
Face
Beat
me.
him down.
Alright, fighting these guys is annoying.
It's okay.
Great move, Heisme.
The magic seed still here.
Summoner.
Oh, someone Moth. Wait, this is. Oh, this is Thor, not even Mothman.
It is your turn.
We will remain you folks.
All right.
Smooth finish. Great work, everyone.
Okay, we're no longer using
I shall
her then.
strive to use this power wisely.
What now?
Is June actually optimal to be in your final team just to fucking do a stupid masquerade charge over and over and no other reason? I like how that's all she's here for. If it's her turn, masquerade. And that's it.
There are enemies around. What?
The dumb thing is the mask is where that came from the bottom right. Okay, top left.
We got. They all seem pretty weak. You got this.
Esme ends the enemy's turn and only dodges.
Get ready, everyone.
So, yeah, it's because the game design doesn't know what to do late game, so it just gives you all this broken stuff, and it's just really
Ready?
awkward.
All right.
Yeah, Esme puts up bounce while dodging, and then Juno, whatever, We're doing the normal version, then the hard version after. And yeah, the fact there's an item repels everything is pretty dumb.
All right.
Clearly, we don't see a shatter. Another human gonna stop us. Keep the guards up.
They're upon us.
Human presence.
What is that?
Sounded storm at sea, but only one human of the sea I can remember. Never thought I'd see here.
Do it.
Find by me this time, I can crush it with my own hands. Oh right, this guy is so forgettable, right? I was like, how does Basilio know this? I'm like, oh right, because he was in the party, or he was in the cutscene with Del. Okay. Yeah, I completely forgot about this guy. Yeah, because I was like, Basilio's not in the party at that point, but no, him and Del were fighting the
Let's stay calm.
legs for this fight. Yeah, that's what.
The magic seed.
I'll give you. Let's do this together.
Look up safe.
Thanks. Much thanks.
Another
Okay,
thing is, some of the
let's do
archetypes you'll never use because when you get Prince, you get a bunch of other ones at the same time, but why use the other ones at that point?
I like doing that.
I will bring.
Like, by the time you get Dragoon or the Mage one, like, they're not better than other classes, it's just over at that point.
This is it.
Is Tycoon the only one out of the late joiners or late classes you get that's competitive? That's the problem. The fact that the best one in the game is the only one that's competitive. I don't know how good Martial Artist is. You get that one really late. So you get Martial Artist, Gunner, Mage, Tycoon. I'm trying to remember who else is like perma-locked until the very end of the game. Yeah, it's really dumb that only one of them is useful.
You're out of here.
Oh yeah, I forgot what I don't even know what the final commander does. I know the first commander is really good, but I don't think I ever bothered looking at what final commander does. Yeah, you get all those in the last month, but you have no time to use them.
I am most certainly stronger than I was. Actually,
The monster just now is a human that once lived off the island's coast, was it not? Fuck.
yes.
It's ready when he fought off on our way to the shores, only managed thanks to her brother's efforts. That's how Dale got hurt. Even then he didn't stop pushing himself, too stubborn to be talked out of it.
But
Got hindsight now, don't I? You can tell he was always like that. He was a big brother after all. Probably felt like he had to stay tough when I couldn't. Mother was the same way. She shouldered every burden all by herself. Guess that's how older brothers and sisters are.
Aye.
Guess power is something Dale gave me. Still with me that way. We're still fighting together. Same with you in it, Lady Juna. You and Rella.
Naturally.
Of course I'm carrying her and her wishes with me. That's why I can't lose now. I can't afford to let her see me at my lowest again.
Alright.
Alright, let's craft Chris' strike is yours.
oh, nice.
Steady does it. Jimmy, last part for Louis. Doing great. Let's find the ones that remain. Yeah, I think they should have done it like other games do it. You have early, like in Bravely does it really well. So in Bravely Default 2, there are jobs that are early game, and then you phase out of those and do the mid-game jobs, and then you have like late game jobs. But this game sort of just goes all over the place, and then yeah, by the time you get the tier 3s of certain classes, it's like, why bother? Oh, Mass Dancer.
Nice.
Great.
What now?
I see. I don't even know if I care, but oh, she's not even using her ability anymore at this point.
Yep, we're safe here.
Because they're not supposed to use the shitter jobs later in Bravely Default 2. use them like because they're the only ones you have, but then later game, yeah, you switch to the next tier.
What now?
Just look at this. This is so like, by the time you get this, useless. I don't even think you need that at that point. Okay, this one's fine. This is useless. I don't even know if you need this at this point. Yeah, just is too weak at this point. These three are too late. Yeah, so you get it for that. Useless, useless. Why are these even I don't even know, by the time you get these three, completely useless. See, yeah, oh okay, this one takes 3, that's why. But yeah, these 3 are completely pointless. Oh yeah, right, you get Soul Hacker before that, and Soul Hacker is nuts, yeah. It does more damage, ignores resist, and then you get the attack one, is it? Wait, where is it? Yeah, yeah, decrease attack one as well. So yeah, it sort of sucks that these two got locked. Okay. I wanted to use Gunner more, but yeah, the game just doesn't allow you to, or it's stuck behind the worst social link. And then it's already over by the time you get this guy. Not that it mattered. Sniper, Magic Knight, but Magic Knight needs level 10 Mage. And then Sniper needed Seeker instead of Knight. This one's stuck, but no, this one's stuck behind relics, which you can't get, and this one's stuck. In fact, you can't even max this one before you get these two. That's how shitty this one is. Yeah, this one's tied to relics, which are impossible to, like, force.
Everything's pretty standard.
Let's see, we have one more, bottom right.
They look pretty weak. Let's mop this up quick.
Yeah, I think Samurai, I don't know if Maria's faster. Maria and Stroll are like, you can get it before the halfway or something.
Our enemies have discovered us.
Ready?
All right.
Stroll. Oh yeah, you have to get banned in. Yeah, you have to get banned into a certain level to get general.
No then.
Just so your shadow caught the bag of careful though, there'll be a human waiting to.
Keep your wits about you.
Brace yourself, it's upon us. Shadowy end, I'm sure of it. Same you when they attacked my village. Parasites stuck to your dragon god that's already over to say it's welcome. We done it once already, haven't we? Let's get it over with. Weirdly, this one's gonna give the axe, isn't it?
The human from Yuba's village. This time, we'll make sure it stays dead.
Thief? No.
I think it was a mistake to have humans as enemies without like an accompanying henchman or something. Because I barely even remember this guy anymore.
I'll use what I must.
Let's fight his power. The magic seed.
I've got. Watch me.
Then again, I did forget about Gladale.
Let my power help.
I literally forgot Gladale existed.
Come here.
Nice, Basilio.
Be not now,
That's
accept
it,
your
yeah,
fate.
mess with you.
I won't hold back. Still here?
My shoulders. Mask dancer.
Let's get this.
Thanks. My thanks.
I'm ready
So in
whenever.
in normal mode he still has 2 turns, right? Is it just trash mobs that have 1 more turn? Oh, I'm an idiot.
You think yourself equal to a Ujif's agility?
Careful. Strike attacks
Oh,
won't phase
power
them.
of kings!
Oh, he's in defense mode or whatever.
This is it!
Don't make fun of Gladell, he was loyal.
How's that? Feels like I'm making
It
progress.
seems I've grown. Very
You
well.
just cannot remember the day I took Draco Dios and truly protect my village for the first time. Chose live and fight for your village instead of clinging to the ease of martyrdom. Indeed, you showed yourself to the Admiral Priestess.
I won't stop.
I've been on this journey with you. I made the right choice. Gladly got to see the world beyond me. To however reject others, close your eyes. The protection of kind. You never see what you do not wish to. You also never see the beauty of the unknown.
Yes.
That is what the archetype's power is to me. The power to open my eyes, confront an unknown world, even if it's flawed, full of all kinds of problems. Really, I don't want a movie to destroy the world I've come to know. Alright, you've just got the right idea. No world deserves to be destroyed. You know what will get Monster Tamer? Dragon Quest 3, what the? Snack out the crystal, go for a boomer. Problem is, I gotta ditch a class for it. So I guess I'm ditching Soldier or something. I don't even know. Let's see. Hero, Monster Tamer,
Nice.
Sage or Mage, and then I guess one other combat class. Problem is, you can only pick 4, and they added one in the Game Boy Color and Super Nintendo game, and then they added another one. There's a new version coming out. Master Crystal's magna is much less dense when we arrived. Streams of magic should be weak enough for us to confront Lewis. Must go and
Let's
exact
hurry.
justice. Time's finally come. Louis waiting for us.
Let's do our best.
Miss?
Frontier Kinetic Crystal Annihilator Killer.
Simply amazing.
Well then.
What now?
Is it a name? Oh, I see. Damn, I wonder how much that increases by. Oh.
Alright.
Let's call it.
Probably not better than Strike Boost. What if I only use the Ignore Resist move versus Strike Boost? I think Strike Boost is 20%. I don't know how much that boost is. Actually, I don't know if it's just 20% as well. Okay. So there wasn't much story. Alright, we'll do this boss, see the end, and then do the real
Yep.
harder boss, but I don't think he'll do much.
Now then.
Does it not stack?
What now?
Does I don't know if it's yeah, I don't know if they stack. The one with the weapon.
Now, where was I?
Ah, how good of you to come.
What now?
Do I have to max him? God damn, wait, never mind. Stroll never. Wait, Stroll never got his. I just never looked into it. Okay, well, I somehow forgot. I for some reason assumed he had it. Huh.
Right. I could get used to this. Ah, a new power to wield. Right.
Maxall Royals will be here all day, but scratchy, but scratch. Only unlock. Okay, there we go. Let's just see.
A new ability.
You guys say his crit does the most damage, but I forgot what the build was.
Right. I could get used to this.
I see. Fascinating. This, right? All right.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Thanks. Beans.
Yeah. A new power to wield.
God damn it. Oh, so you spam Brave Blade as this gimmick. Okay. Or is crit damage or something, or is it something else?
Ah, how good of you to come.
Yeah, maybe you do have to max it out.
In truth,
What?
that's right.
That's it. What now?
Yeah, you do have to max it out, it looks like. Because you ain't giving me the item. Chronicle of the End. It's dumb because the achievement requires 100% of everything for it. It's super annoying. Which is a lot of leveling. Alright, I guess we're not getting there. The item. There was a book at the start of the game, actually. Wait a minute. Wasn't the Chronicle of the End? What's that? Oh, there we go. Oh no, it's a book of Apocalypse.
What's this?
That is
One touch of variety books all over, man.
all right.
No, it's not. That's where the super boss is chilling. Oh, you have to do New Game Plus.
Oh, you'll come again.
I mean, finish him on the MC. No, I did finish him off stream on the MC, and it took fucking forever. It was terrible. The amount of archetype EXP you need for all of them is so annoying. Because it takes millions of EXP. Yeah, next Friday will be Fire Emblem again, even though there is a lot of games coming out next week. But I don't know how the, Chinchilla and Storm Star look back 90 minutes.
They all seem pretty weak. You got this.
We've been
I
spotted.
mean, Fire Emblem Fridays is good when we have open days, but obviously the last couple months there have been more games in the last 2 months, I'm pretty sure, than the rest of the year. So that's why I'm complaining about devs all putting their games out in these last 2 months. I'm pretty sure that is true, unless you count a ton of indie games. But even indie games are putting games out this month and last month.
What do you think?
All right.
I know it's a Q4 window. I was looking up the stats, but I'm pretty sure if you have 3 times the amount of games but only double the revenue, a lot of games are gonna fail or at least not sell on this time period. And let's be honest, a quarter of that's already COD, so it's like the stat is like what is it? The stat's deceptive. So the revenue is doubled for this month and the last, but I'd say a quarter of the revenue is probably just COD alone.
They saw us.
So yeah, you're sharing the remaining revenue with a lot more games than say in the other months. So I'm pretty sure a lot of games are going to do poorly in the upcoming months.
We're spotted. Blades at the ready.
What was that Romance? It's like apparently did well in Japan though, but yeah. It's I forgot what week that was, but they're literally releasing Dragon Quest 3 in a couple weeks, and then there's Mario and Luigi, the Roman Saga 2 or whatever, but yeah. Problem is, there's a lot of games. And then this game is obviously from this month, so a lot of JRPGs. Yes, but even an overwhelming positive game can still flop because... yeah, because too much competition or whatever.
Yep.
Well, it's getting a Christmas bonus. Half these games are gonna not make money. Alright, let's proceed from here. Connect to the odd light. Feel the magnet for across Louis will be raided. Last time's come to decide the true victor. Final time we fight Lewis. Final. Can't allow the royal magic we use for destruction. It's up to us to stop and bring curtain down and end this farce once for all. I dislike the Persona 5. I've already complained about the story, but yes, it is a massive momentum killer. I'd say the last 20 hours of this game or whatever. The fact that they didn't wrap it up at the capital, have like a grand finale fight or something. I don't know, destroying the city while they're fighting or something, but no. Instead, yeah, they dragged it out further. Yeah.
Should we keep going?
Like, this moment, yeah, and then stupid Mage Academy got skipped, even though it was supposed to be a more emotional moment. Instead, she just gets owned. Let's end this.
Yeah.
How many dungeons could they have? Finally, there's this voice again. This is just like Tales Symphonia. I spoiled it last week.
I confess, I did not believe you had actually survived the gore.
I'm trying to remember. In Tales Symphonia, you have to go to the forest, right? After the big climax, and then you do another final dungeon after the forest, where Mythos is just waiting for you. I'm trying to remember, but yeah, I think it's like a momentum killer. But yeah, you have to go further after the previous Mythos fight.
Oh, please. Think about what you're trying to achieve. Nothing could stop us from getting to you.
I can accept that you hate injustice. Maybe we do share that. But I have to ask, Luis, why go to this extreme? Is it because you're elder? You saw your village destroyed for petty, evil reasons. Is this revenge? Revenge? Ludicrous. That would accomplish nothing. An entire tribe does not become so derided to the point of genocide by authority figures alone, but by the vice of the society in which that ignorance is born. Indeed, it would be equally petty of me to take only the heads of the few familiar guilty, for my own satisfaction, no less. No, I would not repay injustice with injustice.
Then why? You drew the entire nation into your scheme without hesitation. If not revenge, then what would compel you to such ends?
It is true that I was born in the ancient sanctum, but I never held any
Sad
fondness
Louis.
for it. The Elder have long lived in hiding, clutching the truths of the world to themselves alone. A tribe of doors locked and secrets encoded. I wanted to change that isolation. And then, at long last, a man from outside the village came to visit. None other than your father.
That's...
No royalty, he dreamed that the tribes might stand side by side as equals. And he rejected none of our village's history, however inconvenient to his worldview. I saw him with the eyes of a child. And for the first time, I felt a dream stir. Were there more idealists like him in the world outside? Was my life of hiding at an end?
Then I saw him bang. Then I saw him bang some winches. It turns out he was just another useless kid. Randomly just started banging all the Elden chicks.
Under the canopy of that gloom-thick forest, all I wanted was to leave and live upon the open plains beneath a wider sky. That was all. As for what happened to the ancient sanctum afterwards, it is a story you have already been told.
It was set aflame and crushed beneath the church's heel. The Sanctist warrior monks and ordinary guardsmen alike, all in the palm of Forden's hand.
King butt scratch. Should I help my wife and kid? Nah, fuck it. Yeah, I'm gonna scratch me balls now. Oh no, right, his kid did get saved from it, but yeah, he sort of butt scratched.
Neighbors and kin I'd known all my life were soon nothing but ash on the wind. Too quick to realize their own deaths. I was but a child, trembling before a
Wait,
war.
I'm trying to think of this timeline. So, King visits village, bangs someone, they're aware someone's preggers? How fast is this? Because Louis is still a child at this point, so Louis is a child when he enters. And then when did this fire happen? Yeah, so he bangs up some elder chick, and then church is like, well, can't have that, and then burns the place down, but they know about the prince or whatever. I forgot when the prince got delivered to the capital. Oh, wait a minute, no. The prince got born. Fuck, I'm pretty sure there's might be inconsistency anyway. Okay, wait, I'm trying to think. King visits Louis, brings back a wife. Wife gives birth. Prince lives in capital. Let me see. Oh, then they burn it? I'm trying to think. Because then they hide the prince in the forest. Okay, after it burnt down. After Louis leaves. Okay, right. Okay. I'm trying to remember. Because the prince was like 13 or something when he was, or maybe younger, when he was attacked.
It was a massacre. It had nothing to do with any hate on either side, or retaliation for any perceived offense. It was only pure injustice, a selfish act of devastation. One thought alone burned in my mind. I would never let it happen again. And so did I walk on.
It was tragic.
Thus, I choose to make this a land of eternal, perfect equality, even should it cost my life. I shall return the anxieties endowed upon this scepter, and let it be heard. To burden others with your own fears and responsibilities is cowardice. My royal magic shall craft a world where that cannot be. Such cowardice dies.
The fuck, is this another game over? What a lovely way of thinking.
What a lonely way to see
Oh, lonely. Wait, did I? Oh, lonely. I thought it said lovely. Oops.
That's what turned you so
What a
cruel,
lovely way to
didn't
see things.
it? First I've heard
I
of it,
mean,
but
I don't like genocide.
means we got all the more reason to kill ya.
Luis, you're not describing a nation that condemns evil. You're describing a nation that's entirely blind to it. A land of amoral beasts, not people.
Well, that Basilio thing, a lot of units in the game are considered beasts, so we actually will auto-dodge a lot of the time.
I think you're still trapped. You've been stuck in that night of flames all your life. You don't trust anyone. That's why you can only imagine a world apart from you. Unless you can face that anxiety within yourself, then you're no different from everyone you've rejected. So be it. From the beginning, I have championed world order determined by power. All that remains is for me to realize my truth by burying you beneath it. You are not the sole wielders of these lost archetypes.
What?
I am Luis,
This is random as
bearer of the
hell.
royal scepter. With only a thought, the power of kings is mine to command.
What?
Behold, and I will reveal the secrets still beyond you.
Oh right, the super boss had, or not the super boss, the fourth dragon had this power too. Damn you hot, Louis.
Come, we decide our world's future here. Our land is consumed with anxiety as it has never been before. All of it, foundation for my new, better world.
Damn you hot, Louis.
You are but an audience, powerless to tread on history's stage. Let it begin.
We fight for your ideal world. Here and now.
Demon Louis.
Take him down.
It's cause he's supposed to be Lucifer, or it's dumb cause
I need advancing.
it's supposed to be Lucifer versus who's the god person that usually would be in it, but then they killed Rella early on in the story.
There's a
So
better
yeah, you're
way.
just stuck facing Lucifer the rest of the game.
Charge!
It's okay. I won't hold back!
Wait, what the hell? Why isn't this music
I've got
different?
just
I guess
the
it's
dance
phase
for
1.
you.
Maybe there will be a real
Personal
music soon.
phase now
Because yeah,
for
this
a
music's sort of
maneuver.
dumb at this
Let's
point.
do this!
How's this?
That helped.
I owe you one quite a boon.
Only the strong can prevail.
Here I go. Get wrecked.
Julio left him wide open.
Be neither timid
hit
nor
that new
arrogant.
weakness.
Eat
I should call you that.
rancor.
Prince! Is there? I'm all prepared. Maybe. This is it!
I should have lowered his defense.
Come
when he was
on,
on
follow
there.
me.
Maybe I should
It's up to you.
restart
I knew
playing
you'd help.
Shout
Warcraft.
out to South. Much sense.
Berserker!
You're you
Beat
eat
him down, Basilio.
some darker arts.
By this power, the magic seeds!
Very good. By all means,
Wait, there's not
challenge
gonna be
me.
boss
Stake
music?
everything you have on this battle. I will face your convictions head on and crush them. This is but my first step towards my ideal world.
You must have real music coming soon, right? This isn't the only boss.
Face my wrath. Magna, come to me.
Luis is gathering an unbelievable amount of magla around him. We can't let him finish whatever he's doing. Try to interrupt his attack somehow. Focus your attack. Up close and personal. Let's do this together. Shot.
We'll come back. That helped.
I owe you one quite a boon.
All right. Get wrecked.
The magma
Be
buildup
not
dissolving.
eat.
Right in their weak spot.
Rancor.
Beat him down, Basilio.
Come forth, royal soul! A tough one!
This is just what I need.
Let's do this!
Shout out to South. Much sense.
Come in. Ah! I do not fear death. And yet, I admit,
Tremble before me.
And to take off the rest of his clothes. I was only using 1%. And everyone's like, what? That's
I
just
think
like
we've won this
fairy
one.
tale. Straw, for fuck's sakes. There we go, it's real
So the
boss.
power I have now is not enough. The magla drawn to the royal scepter has faded more than I expected. Just as I thought. I would be a fool to underestimate you. But I made a decision that day. Even if history remembers me as a destructor king, I will put an end to the injustices of this world.
Yeah, he's sort of a jobber because he doesn't win enough.
What are you?
I commend you. Clearly no half measures will do. If I'm to take your lives, I must stake my own.
and all its power.
Now that you mentioned
We
Jobber,
can't get close.
that makes me so mad about the Gundam Netflix thing. Two goose show up and there's hype music,
I have a vision,
and they just get
and you will
curb
interfere
stomped.
with it
Jobbers.
no longer. Wait!
No, they hype up these. Are you kidding? For fuck's sakes, can you just
It's
die?
his gauntlet
There's
runner.
no way we're doing another
Luis still
thing.
has the royal scepter. If we let him buy time, there's no telling what he'll do.
Bloody hell! We can't even go after him.
There's no time to go back
Did they
down to the
not?
land and
What?
reorganize. We'll do whatever it takes to get that scepter back before the dawn.
I'm so confused. Like, they momentum killed the story already, and now we're going back? Wait, I'm like trying to figure out what's going on. I don't understand. Wait, we're going back to the capital or something? Wait, where are we? I don't understand. Why did we do this in the story?
It'd be suicide, lad. Oh, suppose it's too late to back down now. Well,
What the
I was
fuck?
saving some reserve power for the trip home.
I'm
But
confused.
if we're using it here,
Why even, like, did they write the story and be like, hey, let's have another one? Gauntlet runs near its limit. Catch up to him. I have no way to Chuddery. I don't have a choice. Stop the leave. Destruction it cause. I don't understand. I'm like confused.
well,
Like, they
chums,
wrote the story and they
batten
thought this
down
was
the
a good
hatches and
idea.
brace for the storm.
I'm confused. How many times does Louis have to
Hold
lose?
to it now. Get in. I'll just fire up the.
Look over there! Enemies!
Who
Ugh,
cares?
of all times.
We killed the fucking bosses. These guys are jobbers right now.
How many are there?
That's the
Where did
Anbu.
they all come from?
He's trying to slow us down. Ain't like Luis to put off a fight, but I suppose he's too cornered to be picky anymore.
Fuck. No, they failed writing class for this. Like, you're supposed to build up to a climax, not like, I don't know,
Hold
denouement
on.
before
the
the
old girl's
fight.
still barely holding together.
I
She
don't
can't take off
understand.
that quickly.
What do we do?
Your Highness, you get in the runner first. We'll buy you some time for takeoff.
Understood.
Right.
This better not be a Ryuji moment.
Always were quick on the uptake, eh? No need to fuss anyway. We'll just kick them around for a bit while preparations are underway. Does that work for everyone else?
Fine. Suppose I'll keep you company.
Had you not suggested it, I would have done so myself.
What else are we gonna do? Twiddle our thumbs inside while Norris does all the work.
Nearest, don't let us down now.
Right. I'll get it done, damn it. Hop in, Your Highness.
Well, let's do this.
We hold the line!
This is like a who cares moment because we've beaten Louis 3-4 times. So these guys should be nobodies. Yeah, I don't understand.
We must endure
This
this.
is such a momentum killer.
Hulkenberg!
Oh, Kobe. I think they realized they made a mistake by making these archetypes so big. It's really hard to animate it. As you can see, the archetypes are, yeah, way too big. So it's like really hard to make a fight scene with them because it's like hard to animate something with that much detail.
Not good. They're going for the Sky Runner.
Not on my watch.
Let's wreck him.
Hey, what are you doing?
Sure you want to die next to me, old man? Thought you ate platypus.
I do.
Aye, it's true. I
Hyper
don't
bruh.
understand you, and I
Your
never will.
people.
But I know I don't hate you, boy.
Wait, I am racist, but you're okay. You's okay. You're one of the good ones. Your race is all slimy and dirty, but you're one of the good ones. See, I can't be racist. I have Parapus friends. Yeah, we didn't reset the hard version. I didn't realize there was another part after this. Yeah, see what I mean? It's really hard for the animators to animate these big units. Yeah, that's why the animation looks really rough for these big things, because 3D models, they can do it, but yeah, for animation, like, it's really hard when you have something so detailed. That's why in Gundam most of the mobile suits, yeah, are pretty solid colors.
Finally, I've earned my title.
She flies. Straight and steady. Our kingdom is in your hands, my prince.
We gotta go back! Everyone, they're going to!
We can't go back now.
We have to!
Take cover in the back. You made my dreams come true. You and the rest of them.
Oh my
If
god.
we live, we'll meet again.
Is he gonna suicide too?
Let's fly!
This is so dumb. They should have had Louis win in a fight and then we're forced to do sacrifices. Instead, we beat Louis and then we do more sacs against random jobbers. Yeah, it's just the momentum's gone, so it just doesn't make any sense. So like, all this wasn't needed because we went through that dungeon anyway. Yeah, I guess that's why there's an anime scene. Okay, so this is like the Sephiroth fight. Alright, let's punch each other. Or maybe it's Metal Gear Solid. Boof. No
You've
weapons,
lost
only
everything.
fists. Boof.
And yet
Boof.
still here you stand. I must say,
Yeah, whatever,
audacity
Louis.
is
Boof.
almost admirable.
No more politics, just boof.
However, you rejected me, and I will not relinquish the royal scepter.
Just
Since
take
we
your
cannot
jacket
come to
off,
terms,
Louis. Let's do
We
this.
can only decide this through battle.
Finally, can I take my jacket off too? It's
I
Yakuza
have
time.
but one final question. Prince, do you wish to stop me? Or do you wish to be king?
Alright, fuck it. I want to be king.
What is it you truly
Oh, I want to be your
want?
friend. Friend. Doesn't matter. Pepe hands.
It doesn't matter.
You must hold ideals of your own. When will such empty ambitions come to fruition, I wonder? In life's balance, dreams that don't come true are equal to lies. But it hardly matters now. My ascension is complete. With my own hands, I will tear apart these lie-laced dreams and bury the past. Here ends the royal bloodline and the legacy of the archetypes. We stand on the threshold of a new dawn, a new age.
I can't listen to any more of this. What new age? What do you know about him? All you do is destroy. You refuse to believe in dreams. That's why you can't believe in anything that's gradual, complicated, and slow to change. All that means is that you give up on everything. You'll never beat us. You're nothing but a coward, trying to escape this reality for one you made up.
The time for words has passed. So be it.
Take off the shirt. Man to man. Take everything off. Time for men to fight.
Such intense magla!
I'm trying to figure out why, yes, he's in the same form. Like, it's confusing
The
because
quintessential force of the archetype.
the momentum.
Is this all?
Such strength! How? It's happening so quickly!
Behold! This is the Royal Scepter's potential.
The story. Why didn't this happen earlier instead?
As I said, I would rather not force needless death upon you. Embrace it once more. Take your true form and become worthy of my new world.
I mean, we could have just not had the boss fight and then go right into the anime cutscene, but it's sort of weird.
You are unfazed by the melancholy. Yet you thirst. Drink deep of the magma.
I don't know why I said I'm unfazed when I'm screaming in pain. It's like it doesn't even affect you as I'm doing a boat sheet. Wow, it didn't affect him at all.
What?
Stop! No! 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 Hear me! Wake up! I said wake up! Hey! Please!
My obstacles are clear.
The boy
Open your eyes!
is no more.
Wake up! Please! You have to wake up.
It's not turning into Prince gave us a defense against that, but Gallica should kick the boat slightly out of reach. Rat jam. It's time for another anime scene, or is it more?
Where? Are you awake now? I summoned you just in time. Do you remember what happened? What you've done?
Ripped out.
I've ripped out my... I'm frankly amazed you would go to such lengths, even to fight back against the spell. If I hadn't saved you, you really would be dead. But rest assured, you're finally safe. As for where we are far, far away from that hellish world. Do you remember the first time we met? I was sure you would find a clue in your journey that might reveal where in the world this place is. So I believed anyway. But I was wrong. From the start. This place is... It was never of that world to begin with. No. Maybe there's a better way to put it. This is a place that exists between reality and fantasy. In other words, the world we've been living in is fantasy. The journey was all an illusion.
An illusion?
There's nothing but despair in that world. And it will never get better. It's an endless painful, irredeemable hell. I'd always believed that creating a utopia was possible. And if there was desire, then I thought maybe one day someone would achieve it. But I came to realize I was mistaken. In the end, a fantasy is just that. A fantasy. But all that primordial chaos only exists in that world. The world of reality is nothing like that. Really, it's an environment you should know quite well. You've come to know so much of it already, through text on a page. Now, behold!
Enemy.
Isn't this?
Indeed. It's the world I wrote accounts of in my novel. Until now, you've thought this world a mere fantasy, but it's not.
So the world I know is all an illusion. And the world of the novel is reality?
Surely you already know. There is no deadly magic, no prejudice between its people.
Oh, you're
Now,
full of
all you
bullshit.
have to do is admit that everything you've been
Bullshit.
through has been nothing but a story, just a fantasy. Then this can be your perfect reality.
I'm curious what they're gonna do with the story here, but yes, it's my assumption right now is it's really stupid. What's going on?
Your journey of revolution was just a passing dream. Let me take you back to reality, child.
I want my friends.
What will happen to my friends?
You don't have to worry. As long as you can accept that this place is real, everyone will be safe.
Is this a
That
bad
world
ending?
is past any point of redemption. Change is impossible. The royal magic was supposed to be the turning point, but it was all for nothing. In the end, people don't want their world to change. They just want someone to be a sponge for their infinite anxieties. That's all. You can't blame Luis for wanting to end that cycle. How could anyone accept that they lived in a world that miserable?
Does this lead into a bad end? This is such a long cutscene. God damn it, where does it reload from then? Do you have to go through the Louis boss again? Yeah. God, this is so dumb. Yeah, you have to redo the boss. Is it is it just like a one-line end in Finn? Okay, yeah, you have to redo the boss.
Even so, I don't want to give up on it.
Come on, snap out of it!
What?
My, such disbelief
I
on your
want to
face.
kill you more. Sorry,
But
more,
once
but
you
it's time
stop
to
to
die.
consider it, the ideas fall apart.
It's all a fantasy, then I'm a fantasy.
Come now. Magic? Some otherworldly force capable of anything with anxiety as its fuel? A fanciful idea to sustain a fantasy world. Illusion. All of it. Those curiosities in academia, they were there because of the place's connection to true reality. And not even they could endure.
Really, illusion, even
You
magic.
still don't believe me. Why is that?
Because if we believe you more, it makes the story even worse, you dunce. Alright. This place isn't real. Wait, are both of these not? Are both of these fine now? Okay. I don't know if he means this place or he means the other place isn't real. Okay.
This place? I know it's not real.
But why? What unfinished business remains in an unwinnable battle? If I hadn't saved you, you would have died there. You don't have to chase your fears and anxieties based on some misguided concept of justice. It was all illusory, and there is no shame in accepting that. Reality is a monolith. Reality is unchangeable. So stay here in Utopia. In the place you loved reading about so much.
This isn't a utopia, but so you're right, change isn't possible.
This place, it isn't a utopia.
Think about it for sometimes, it's not what truly picked the ideal world.
You deny it? Will you deny that the world of the novel is a utopia?
I understand, hard to say this place is an ideal world after all. And
I can at least cast my usual spell for you. It's the small comforts, right? Music was the first magic this world ever knew after all. Makes the road a little easier, right?
well, yeah, I know echoes around me, rousing my spirit once more. Magic hasn't been lost.
The journey, my friends, they were as real as anything I've known.
Why won't you understand? Please, I don't want you to die. I can't lose anything else. Truly,
You good?
I see. I understand now. I remember. I had indeed lost everything. Despite my lofty ideals, I lost everything.
The child,
Academia,
tiger's woman.
the woman I loved, even my only child. Reality isn't just cruel. It's cruel beyond any hope of change. That's why I had wished for someone to strike me down and end my misery.
Who are you?
Me. If I were to call myself by a name you know, my name is Ethludius V. I once reigned as king.
So you're still useless.
Or I am half of one, to be accurate. I was born of the very magic that split the prince in twain and gave rise to you and this place. No, it is not real. We are inside the book you hold.
Doesn't that mean Louis has been visiting you, or does he visit the other version?
This was the form of my youth. When first I entered the ancient sanctum. Perhaps it would be best to call me a discarded shadow of idealism. I once took such joy and passion from my ideals. I truly believed that I might end the strife and discrimination that plagued our people across nigh endless years.
Yeah, the problem is it made the king useless for 20 years, but I don't know if stupid Louis' book has someone similar in it, because he also possesses the same
The
book.
tremendous incomprehension and injustice that defines our world. It was more than I could bear. It broke me. And Luis is likely going through the same thing. I want to save you from that despair. I understand now that I would do this as your father. I could not bear to lose my child a second time. If you stay here, at least you'll be saved. Do you truly still want to leave this place and risk your life to face a reality you can't change?
I've already lost.
If I stay here, then I've already lost.
You are on the cusp of dying in Luis's hands.
So then why does Louis have a
Is that not
book
proof
that doesn't
enough that you
exist?
lack the power to change reality.
I'm assuming Louis' book does something, because he has a book that shouldn't exist.
I can't let you throw your life away against that man. I must stop you. Even if you come to hate me for it.
He's fine. Is this book just special then?
Fantasy is a curse, sweet in seeming. And if I must save you from it, I will teach you what reality is.
I'm gonna body this guy. I don't know if this boss fight is cheese, because I have an extra turn, which I shouldn't have.
Destined to be only another unfulfilled dream. Archetypes embody the power of heroes who sought to change the world. And even having mastered such power against Luis, you could accomplish nothing. I wrote all my ideals into my novel, but my love's death showed me how empty it all was.
Wait, so like I said, they say it's a forbidden text, but this, which novel are we talking about? Because Louis has the same novel, but
I have to try at least.
Why can't you see that those ideals will only invite ruin? If no one else, you must live.
no, this book could, there's no way this book could be, or I don't know when Moore made this book.
That world is beyond your help, beyond any utopia. You must face reality, my son.
Did the king give him this book?
Vitus power. Behold.
One of his first reels, but Louis must have took the book from when he was there.
The magic seeds.
So you would vainly struggle onward in the real world. The novel I wrote for you seems to have kindled only ideals of naivete.
I'm confused about Louis' book. Damn you, is this the same book Louis has, or is Louis different? It's actually the first edition, sir.
Then even my folly has come to haunt you. My mistakes poison your life. As your father,
Maybe there's only
you
one
leave
copy
me
of
no
Louis' book,
choice.
and yes, this
I
one's a
will
magical
put an
one.
end to this madness. This is for your sake. I will show
Louis is the light novel.
It
Jobber.
was in this story, in this book, where you found your ideals. Haven't you always dreamt of utopia? Why did you resist it now? Why refuse me?
This is it. Still here?
Yeah, he can't die until his voice lines are over.
You were my first reader. You of all people have to understand.
I don't understand! Which book are we talking about? Louis bought a copy and then didn't read it. But scratch, I just like having something to hold my coffee.
Why?
I won't hold
Why
back.
don't you understand?
Have some gold, you bum.
So this is what it means to truly strive toward an ideal. What irony. After I spoke of fulfilling my dream alongside you.
I mean, my theory was that the stupid king visits, bangs a woman, gives the book to little Louis, and then... But his prince's copy is a magic one, but it's like weird because he keeps saying he's the first reader or something, but Louis definitely read the book first. Guess who else could have read it first? Louis.
What power. To see the
We're not the
archetypes
first
brought
reader!
to such heights
Fuck!
in so
Louis
little time.
has a book! Louis is older than me. I was in the womb when he wrote this book. I know he says it. I don't know if that's a plot or is talking about a different book. Louis has a fucking book. And I wasn't born yet. See, Moore visits village. I'm not born yet because he has to conceive a child with the chick. And then forest burns down. Prince moves to the kingdom. But Louis already has his ideals, so I'm assuming he read the book. Unless I gave my copy to him for some reason, which he never had.
If you go back now, your ambitions will avail you nothing.
Because Louis is
You'll
much
only
older
die
than
a
me.
dog's death. What is it that drives you so?
You gave up, I won't.
You gave up on your hopes, but I will not.
Why couldn't Louis obtain the book later? Because we have the book. It's on us. And then the book was also in his room, so there's 2 books.
What? You think I chose to give up?
And then I brought the stupid book to the forest, where the prince is reading it to himself in the forest. Fine, okay, so we have the annotated picture version, and then Louis has the fucking text edition. Is that it?
Are you this determined to cling to your beliefs? Is that truly what separates us and keeps me confined here? Such power. Can it be? No matter how dire your fate, you never gave up. You surmounted every barrier, gathered and united soul after soul, and now, at last, across 3 nations, 8 tribes, and humankind. To unite heroes across such abyssal divides would require surpassing power. The king of all archetypes. Is that the role you would seize? A true king in body and soul.
Do you hear me? Your Highness!
Wait, you guys are on the ship? Wait, what's going on?
How? Their voices reach you?
Better not be some time travel shit.
It would seem your future is not yours.
Time to go
alone
back in
decide.
time before the humans attack us.
My friends are waiting for me.
The support and ardor of your allies. Yes. The very power that reveals paths beyond your own
I
perspective.
mean, that's what I think is about to happen. We're literally gonna time travel?
That is whence
Come the
you
fuck
draw your
on
power.
at this point. Let's go back before we lost.
Neglect anxiety, and magic will lead to ruin. Even before the war of destruction, the downfall was foretold. Yet still, they met their prophesied end. Perhaps archetypes are the will of humankind of old, left to us.
Yeah,
A plea
Greg
that
did
we
pretty good
learn
for
from
the
their
voice of
failures,
more, despite what
that
the
we might
hell's going on in
rebuild
this
the
plot.
future ripped from them.
I have to try. I want to know how far I can go.
Fascinating. Even as you face down the gravest oppression of reality, still you persist. Still you seek the world's unknowns.
Yeah, that's the
precious
problem, yeah. So in
possibility.
movies, simple stories work, but in video games, they don't try that. It has to be some weird bullshit, and then it's just not as impactful.
I see. Well, if you can believe there is more to the story than the end I see, then it is yours to tell. Once
Yeah, it's
you
not as
return to
personal
reality,
either at this point.
this place will surely fade.
Like, we rib on
as the
stupid
dream it
Kojima's
is.
bullshit, but usually yes. Usually
I
the ending's
myself
just a 1v1.
Will not be spared.
Fist fight or something.
Unlike you, my other half
At
is
the
long
end, yeah,
gone,
you have to do a climax fight.
and any reunion lost. But if I truly am the idealized soul and hope of your father, then before I fade, I entrust you with the power of my life. Not as the author Moore, but as your father, the king.
Yeah, I like 999 VLR, because you have to go back, and then there's personal stakes and whatever. City Before Me fades away. Because in the VLR series, it's more like personal, it like really cares about the apocalypse or whatever, but you go back for the, one of my ideas is fantasy now because I believe that there's power in fantasy. All my story ultimately did was show in the glories of the past, perhaps Zero's shows true power of fantasy. Carry on as you would, make your final preparations. My time is more maybe come to an end and serve you in that role. Last time here.
Now that you say it,
Alright, yeah, the scope of anything
Hello.
imagined. Holy shit. More studies magic created in a fantasy novel Boomer carries. More actors say academia is created in former king himself, more at its core. What more acting is created, and signature interior is thought to be based on the former king's research center at the Mage Academy. Oh, that's convenient that we don't get to see the Mage Academy. It's a green thing.
Listen here.
I understand. Forming a royal magic invoked by the king. Small wonder is found to remind myself from the king of royal some power magic. But many wonders foolish in this, since my spouse stands for one simple wish, desire for guidance. When to bring about the emergence of a hero, secret, play an indispensable role in making this country discover virtue lost. On my wildest fantasy, could I imagine that you, whom I've long thought dead, would become that hero? Who emerges?
Yes.
Commanded for me to use royal scepter to invoke magic that put things in motion in my death. Once it began, those words coursed through my mind. No, not what spurred me to do it. I wrote them all down in frantic urgency. That's what language faraway lands scrawled throughout the scroll. Even I don't know the full significance of that. Well, I imagine an essential part of reaching a true secret outside. In any case, hero before me now. The cause has been set in motion, all and we stopped our great hero and trust the future of the kingdom of you. I mean, the problem is Rella's part, you get so little time to like digest, and then you immediately kill her. So it's like peace. So yeah, it's a really weird part. Because they speed run that part, and then Louis is stuck being one of the only bad guys left for like the last 20 hours. So it's like, yeah, you just took out Rella way too early. Yeah, so
Alright.
weird that you're not allowed to stew over that. Yep, immediately gets shot, bang. I'm the villain, then gets shot mid-scene. Alright, ready to go. I believe that our pretty man waits here. That's strong enough for Louis transform demon to decide death itself. You already turned your fated demise once. If you do emerge victorious, become king, you truly have proved your ideal is correct. Fantasy is not an empty dream, one with power to change the world. Soon my novels outlive this usefulness. Feel free to leave the old book here. From now on, you'll be the one writing the story, your own tale fantasy.
The kingdom rests in your hands now.
Yeah, it would have been nice if Rella was an alternate baddie for the finale, but instead she just gets wiped out instantly.
If there is yet any value to believing in something beyond us, prove to me that fantasy has the power to color reality. Now, onward. O King of a new dawn!
But Scratch, why are they here?
Everyone, he's away.
I thought you were dead. It's a funny scene in The Simpsons. They're doing, it's I think a Halloween episode, and then or maybe it's some Greek Tales episode, and then Ralph dies to like a Cyclops or something. And then Bart's like, I thought you were dead, and he's just like, nope. Nope.
We pulled through. Thanks to Neoris. I believe he
I thought you
caused
were
me
dead.
plummets
Nope.
on that busted Skyrunner.
Well, don't leave out highs, mate. Wouldn't have expected his wings to be so handy.
Never again.
I like how there's like so many plot holes. They just wanted to use that anime
We're in
scene.
good shape. Our wounds have already healed.
Yeah, so they
This
made
was
an anime
fast.
scene, but it makes no
I'm
sense.
still a little shocked.
You were dead.
True.
No,
It's
probably could
bound to be
YouTube
everyone
that.
hoping the best for us below. Like what Luis did. Only the magic working in reverse.
I like how their makeup has make him fly. So wait, he can't stall or whatever, and then whatever.
Why? Why do you still stand in defiance? What drives such tenacity?
Luis! The world is full of injustice. Not everything you've said is wrong, much as it hurts to admit.
Yet, you would give up because you see no other way. And no future can come from that. We may struggle with fear and anxiety, but we shape our own destiny with our own hands. I have no doubts.
Yes, you're a man who has endured tragedy. It's foolish, I know, all this talk of belief. I know well. That said, if you cast aside all belief, all that remains is to endure a slow death.
As for me, I believe things can change. I have to. Singing and believing aren't so far apart, right? Even then, my songs touched you too. I know they did.
After I'd idealized my death more than I ever did my life, thanks to a chance encounter, everything changed for me. Now I can hope for the best, without fearing for the worst. The possibilities are endless. If you ask me, that's what magic is.
Luis, you got all these people who believe in you, because you gave them a shred of hope. And now, you want to crush that hope? Maybe you're the one who's scared. Deep down, you're afraid to admit to yourself, you're the one who's hopeless now.
Luis, the fairies came to live in the Sanctum. But do you know why we chose it? The Elder Tribe. We admired the people of humanity. To make our dreams into realities, we have to trust each other. When people do that,
like this convo
that's
either.
what makes them so
I didn't like
amazing.
Xeno 2, but I
If you
felt like
deny
the
the
final
power of
boss
trust,
fight
if
was
you
a
make
lot,
the world a
or
place where
the
it can't
dialogue
exist,
was a lot better.
then you're just plain wrong.
So even though I dislike Xeno 2, yeah,
Fools.
it's like a better way to do a
These
final
false
boss.
foundations. Who in their right mind could promise such fantasies?
Yeah, at the end of Xeno 2, all of his friends are dead, or whatever his name
Let
is.
injustice
And
be
then,
repeated.
yes, Rex and
Never
Mouse,
again!
yeah, are talking mostly. Yeah. Jing gets owned before that scene. What the
His aura
Kaiwan?
is entirely different.
Kaiwan.
A Magla burst. Luis is becoming a human.
Come on then! No choice now. We prove ourselves with all that we are!
Boss design, isn't it Kaiwan's face? Am I crazy? Oh, never mind, not anymore. Never mind, maybe I mislooked at it.
Again,
Oh,
the
never mind, I
world
see it
must
now.
be shattered, and again it must be rebuilt anew. You will die in tribute to my ideals, Prince.
We will win this. For the sake of our world.
Wait, is this the boss that gets a buff if you don't kill any of the things? Okay. Too bad this guy's probably gonna get owned.
The magic seeds!
I call upon a royal soul!
Well, come on.
I played defensively yet because there hasn't been a need to.
Our new world and its ideals have no need for you.
You're out of here.
What the?
There is no
Looks like we can't brute force
in
through
your
this one.
fantasy.
Tainted.
All power of kings. Mustn't settle for the easy way. I leave it to you.
I won't hold back! This is it!
Give in to anxiety.
Actually has a really
Beautiful dog,
this guy actually has really high HP. Too bad he's still weak to the same thing. Oops.
That helped us out, my
Oops, the fact that he can be lose a turn.
And its people shall perish.
Julio left him wide open. Let's hit that new weakness.
Prince! The magic seed!
Don't underestimate me. Come on, follow me.
You can stay.
Thanks. Much thanks.
Two of us are weak to electric.
I know what you're thinking.
Oh, never mind. Slightly dodges, loses his entire turn. What the?
Get wrecked!
Beat him down, Basilio.
Yeah, I prefer if he was in the other form.
I'll use this.
It's more personal, but once you become a fat, whatever blob monster, it's like, man.
Let's go. My demons have no need for you. This is it.
They've watched me. No need to. Let's do this together.
But my face.
That helps us out.
My thanks.
The world and its people.
He gets hit mid-sentence. Wait.
Some darker arts.
But I won't hold back. The magic seed.
You struggle in vain. Give in to the truth. Your fantasy has no meaning whatsoever.
Sacrifices Alpha.
Fight a losing battle. The inequities of the world can only be cleansed if the strong subsume the weak. Now, be a noble sacrifice. Sacrifice yourself.
Don't
to the new
sacrifice.
age.
What? Is he trying to swallow those people?
Not Zorba.
Wait, they're puppets?
Uncle Dad.
I'm sensing deadly magma in the puppets. Attack him before he swallows more. Fast, dancer.
Let's get help.
I owe you one.
Quite a boon.
I'm ready whenever. Oh, awesome souls, do your thing. Get wrecked.
The puppet's magma's fading.
Now accept your fate.
By this power. This is it.
Don't fast, dancer. Now for a grand
It's up to you
maneuver.
to help.
That helps us out.
Much thanks.
Wait, what the hell? I thought he still had his...
He's about to collapse.
Wait, he lost it? Wait, I thought he had a sacrifice in the mouth. Or did he drop it the moment I hit him?
Heismay's in real danger. He needs healing now.
You're out of here.
The puppet's
Oh, he
magma's
does drop
fading.
it instantly.
Right in their weak spot.
Just
Beat him
Dies
down, Basilio.
immediately.
too much, perhaps.
Let's scratch.
Tis best used. Thanks.
I think what a healing.
I will fight with pride. Come
Nice,
forth,
man.
royal soul. The magic seed.
This'll I call upon a royal soul.
I knew you'd help.
I owe you one.
Quite a
Yeah,
boon.
people like that boss in
Okay,
Royal
let's
because it's
do it.
more personal as well, but yeah.
You think it... Commendable bearing.
Let's take off. By this power.
They're weak to strike attacks. Smash them up.
This is it.
Oof, crit. Oh, I see.
He's building up an incredible amount of magma.
Sacrifice yourself to the new age.
Come on. This has to work. I'll protect all of us. This is just what I need.
Let's do this.
That helps us out.
Much thanks.
I'm ready whenever. All right. Get wrecked!
Basilio left him wide open.
Perhaps
hit
this
that new
suits me
weakness.
best. Now accept your fate. Charge!
It's okay. Let's go. The magic seed.
The puppet Magla's mating. Dancer.
You can say.
That helps us out, my friends.
Right in their weak spot. Beat him down, Basilio.
Then again, this should work. Thanks.
Thanks.
Let's bring. This is it.
That was the funniest part about Kingdom Hearts. How he said it wasn't Disney's decision to remove Final Fantasy from it and then just have a bunch of worlds where nothing happens, but it's super obvious he was lying through his teeth. Because half the worlds, yeah, nothing happens in the story.
I call upon a royal soul.
Damn you, Disney Corpo.
Let my power stay.
I owe you one.
Much thanks.
Our new world and its ideals have no need for you.
You're out of here.
Right in their weak spot. Beat him down, Basilio.
No, it's cause like in a movie, when everyone's dying and there's only a few characters left, you have to wrap it up. This game doesn't wrap it up. So once Rella's gone, Forden gets owned, Rella's gone. Yeah, most of the enemy cast is just gone at that point. And then the game keeps going for a long time. So yeah, it's very weird that the game just doesn't end at that point.
Some darker arts. Formidable indeed.
Yeah, the problem is they don't wrap up.
Vitus power.
That's why the story is considered not as good.
My perfect world!
There we
Not
go.
yet. I refuse. I won't let it end like this.
Yeah, I need to MP on your advice.
You will be a sacrifice. You will sustain the strong. Oh, weak one. Oh, peon.
His Magla has gone out of control. At this rate, even a man of Luis's mental strength would lose his grip on sanity.
In the end, even he couldn't escape his own anxiety.
Then by his own logic, we've got to put him down. The weak deserve to die. The bastard's own words, yeah?
If he saw a threat in our power, then let us wield it.
You can't just believe in nothing. Nobody can rely on themselves alone. It's a pitiful way to live, and it's time we put an end to it.
Luis Guiaban! Here and now, I will strike you down!
Okay, it's time to do this. Give us our final call to arms.
Come on, everyone. Let's go.
This is our last chance. We've come this far. We have to end this here and now.
Oh, power of kings.
Our new world and its ideals have no need for you.
This'll do.
Thanks. Quite a boon.
Thanks.
There is no
Mercenos, come on. Help me out.
We'll come to help.
I owe you one.
My thanks.
SMT5 did it better with the, you face 4 hookers, or whatever you want to call them. Because I haven't even looked at this guy's weaknesses. If he does, I'm assuming he has a gimmick now. He has different colored eyes for his weaknesses or something. But I haven't even looked at his weaknesses. In stupid SMT5 Vengeance, you face, is it Lilith? Who is it? There's 4 chicks you face, and obviously they're not pious. Might as well be the 4 hookers.
Hold on.
And you guys are like, they all have different weaknesses, whatever. So you actually have to play around it. But yes, let's just say the 4 ladies aren't very pious. Not the most pious. They're not exactly nuns, let's just put it that way.
I leave it to you.
magic seeds!
Feel true terror. Give in to anxiety.
What does that mean? Pair of intimidation fails action.
My shoulders.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out what just said. You just did a bunch of moves that didn't seem to make sense.
Now for a grand maneuver.
And then Hazme just slightly moves his head to the left and he's like, what the?
Let's keep cool.
Shout out to South Manchester. Stay in so awesome souls, do your thing. Get wrecked.
You think yourself
Oh, he took one of my turns, but scratch.
Vitus power. This is it!
Clive, moving back. Come on, help me out.
Thanks. My thanks.
Why? Why can you not understand my ideals?
Seriously?
Damn, who has the best physical attack that lowers defense? Oh yeah, right, that move exists. Slightly dodge. What the? Lose all my turns.
Alright! You're out of here!
Beat us down, Cecilio.
Now this out.
Let's go! The magic seed! A tough one!
Personal threat. No one here fights alone.
Got it! I knew you'd help. I owe you one. Much thanks.
In SMT5 you see the mechanics because it's harder to, yeah, just work it like this. Wow. Diff has a defense down move. Yeah, I need a defense down move.
But why? Why is it still beyond me?
That's a pretty funny move though. Racist move. You don't even get to see a little thing where he goes Nino, or Louis says one last line as he goes Nino. He just falls to the ground like that.
Look! He's done it!
Sort of a shitty way for Louis to die. Not even like in Shakespeare, usually someone when they die, they have like a, I forgot what the term is, as they fall or as they die. They have the little one-liner, even though their character should be dead because they're stabbed in the heart.
I'm not dreaming this.
He did it.
Not yet.
Oh, here we go.
I
Not dead.
have my ideals. Witness!
Everyone's fighting their fear and anxiety.
Oh my
Nobody
god.
knows for sure what's right.
Yeah, momentum's an issue with this.
The people have declared you king!
We fight for more than justice. Show him our will against his. Show him the fall of
They
his
already
world.
did this, that's the thing. It's like they forgot.
Tis your sworn duty as king!
You wielded the power of kings. It's time to stop following in their footsteps. Now it's your turn to take your place with them.
Yeah, they shouldn't have done this scene over and over. There's no momentum in this one, because we've done it before. Literally, like, at the start.
Fantasy is naught but lies!
What? What's going on?
fantasy is more than an empty dream. It's a dream with the power to change the world!
And P5, base P5, they have Nakama bullets, and you just blow a hole in the bad guy, god or whatever. It's a pretty lame end in Persona 5, because it like throws out the rest of the story. Yeah, see, look how hard it is for them to animate some of these big things. Yeah, see? So they made a mistake, because in-game, it looks like really good, but the animators are like, well, shit, we can't fucking animate this thing unless you give us like several million. Yeah, you just simply can't animate the archetypes very well, because they're massive and they have so much detail. Oh. No, it reminds me in Digimon.
The Lord that governs Utopia,
you guys already
and all
know.
worthy champions. The heroes
In
archetype.
Digimon, there's I forgot, in Digimon Season 2, one of the fusions is animated really poorly because it's bigger than every other Digimon at that point, so you can barely see it do anything. Oh, and same with Digimon Season 1, there's a guy called, he's one of the 4 Devas, it's the machine guy. They can't animate him very well, so they just like push on his leg or something, and then he dies. Yeah, Machine Dramon. No, Machine Dramon is like huge, so they can't animate him, he just randomly dies. Because he was, yeah, way too big.
I see. At long last, fantasy has become a force that frees people from anxiety.
Yeah,
A
the
harbinger
Robocop
of
Digimon
change
kills him, but
for
it's a
a
really bad
deadlocked
fight
reality.
because you can barely see Machine Dramon because he's like massive. It's like pushing a building. Oh no, Robocop and then Metal Greymon slashes him because he's part dragon, so he insta-kills him.
The people have chosen my son. With that, my tremendous gamble hath borne fruit.
I hate the fact that the MC is the sun because it just devalues everything. Yeah. Like, that's not really inspiring. Oh, the prince rules. Yeah, how it normally works in monarchy. The fuck? Whoa, what a gamble! Who would have thought the prince took over after the king? That's how it almost always goes.
Thus
What a
it
gamble.
is
Maybe
my
it's supposed to be satire.
draws to an
Maybe
end.
it's supposed to be a meme. Turns out the election was rigged anyway.
And now, a novel you wrote with such passion will finally begin a new chapter.
So the king really just bangs wenches.
This voice.
Oh, never mind.
Is that? Could it be?
Better not be the cat.
But how?
While flames swept through the sanctum, I cast a final spell to abandon my body and survive in soul. I became an
I know it's the
immaterial
queen,
being
but
among the fairies. I had to,
I don't know if it...
so I might provide guidance to the child on his most perilous path.
I don't really have any feels to
power
this
of the
because
archetypes.
most of the game you ignore
Is
the
that
queen's
your
existence.
No. All I did was awaken them to it. My voice carried the words they needed to hear. That power is no great and rare treasure. It is something that might be grasped by anyone with the will to change the world.
Shouldn't Louis have it
And
then?
anyone has the power to change the world. Those children proved as much.
She was the queen of the Elder, I think, apparently.
Now,
I
that
need the
boy has
timestamp, but
grasped
yes,
the
Machine
courage of a
Dramon
warrior.
dies
All
poorly
dragons who
animated.
still roamed the continent have fallen by his hand.
Oh.
For what greater embodiment of the impossible is there than a dragon? And he now possesses the power and will to quell those forces.
I see. Then he is not so weak a child that I must hold his hand. I am truly sorry.
You don't get that
I
down,
lost all the
okay.
power I once knew. I saw the sanctum burn. And you. I lost you. once they took our child from me, all my remaining hope went with him. And so I placed my faith in the royal magic. I believe that if this world would choose him, there would still be hope.
This shall do. That boy's fight, and ours, is finally over. The people no longer need some mystic relic or some lofty magic to soothe their fears. They have found the strength to overcome it within. Provided they can turn their anxiety into strength and never stop walking toward the unknown, reality will ever change. Their world shall be one full of possibility.
This isn't about the throne anymore. It marks the beginning of a new era, led by those who are truly worthy of the people's trust. Almost the appointed time now. The day is dawning on a new king's reign. And with it...
Yeah, I don't really sympathize with these two, because they really don't do much, and they're just sort of in the way. And then this guy has super magic powers, which he didn't use, except to do an election to make his son king, who would normally be king, but...
However, if I may truly end my life with pride in my boy, and my love at my side, I've no regrets.
It's been a long road to this moment.
And this guy's story is barely tragic anymore, because everything he wanted just happened anyway, through no fault of his own. He just butt scratched his way into success.
It has indeed. But
His son got the king. Boom, boom, boom. Now he gets his wife now. Yeah, he did nothing, and somehow everything just fell into his lap. He's with his wife now, his son's king. Basically worked out perfectly for him somehow.
Heed me, all people of the kingdom. Dawn breaks, and the appointed hour hath come.
He speaks. With the announcement of our new king.
Everyone should just revolt or be like, my son will be king. Fuck you! Down at the monarchy! Well, what do you know? The votes have been tallied. Oh, looks like me son got the vote. Well, bye guys. Peace.
I now settle the long contested succession to the throne.
Boo, this isn't a democracy.
They who have gathered the most faith from their subjects amassed.
Wait, this doesn't matter. Wait a minute. No, this makes it even worse. There is nobody who can take the throne because everyone else has been fucking murdered. Yeah, this is so dumb. This makes it even dumber, this system, because we literally killed everyone else. If Louis was alive, it would be more weight to this, but it doesn't fucking matter because we literally just straight up murdered him. So we just auto-win.
Behold,
oh yeah, the bald guy's really good. Oh, bald guy's the king! Whoa, that'll be the twist end, and the bald guy was politicking while the battle was going on. We put him in a few special interest groups, and now he's king. Boo. This scene sucks because, yeah, everyone else is murdered. We didn't win on, like, ideals or anything. We just straight up killed him. See, that's the weirdest part.
He certainly did, love.
Yeah, the weirdest part is we didn't win the people. We just killed him.
I still can't believe it.
It would have been better if he was still alive, and then we have a boss fight after.
His Majesty, the new king.
I won't accept it! The new king is Count Luis.
You can't just crown his son up.
There we go.
Cheating, that is.
There we go. Are we gonna hand wave this? Oh, nope, the son is king. Fuck this dictatorship. Burn the shops, loot everything. Rigged. Start throwing garbage. Duh, duh, boom. This is how dictatorships usually get rioted and topped. Boom. Well, we tallied up the votes. Looks like I stay in power. Well, let's all go home now. Boom! Everyone else has been imprisoned or killed.
Settle down. The tournament is over. Our new king has been decided. and the royal capital falls under his majesty's
What the
rule.
fuck? And then it's like a police state for everyone? What about opposition parties? Boo! So is it actually a dystopia now? Well, the dictatorship continues. Racism will continue.
Bloody fantastic. They really did it.
Time for the Titans. Boo. Boo.
Quietude descended once again upon the royal capital, and the day of the new king's coronation arrived.
Boo.
Boy, coronation really crept up on us. There's a lot of people in the crowd.
Hope I can do this.
Don't tell me you're nervous. After everything we survived already, stage fright should be nothing for you.
I want to watch more of the Galactic Heroes, but yes, I find it funny the democracy place is undermined by cultists and other fringe nutjobs because they don't do anything about it. All the rats are in the, I forgot what the good guys place is, but yes, they're currently being undermined by conspiracies and cults. It's
All
pounding.
the same, my heart's pounding out of my chest.
Is it? Nothing you're not used to then. It's just like with the archetypes. Just keep your head high.
It'll be fine. We'll keep the crowd warmed up for you.
Your newfound dignity suits you well, Your Highness. Ah, but I suppose you have outgrown that title. Your Majesty. Yes, that too suits you well.
Majesty will live up to that title.
By the way, saw some of them Senate fat cats hovering about.
The
Acting
Senate.
Like they've been supporting us from the start, of course. Always on the winning side.
It's just good business.
Better than the alternative, no? Especially since we've got some Luis diehards among the people.
It's weird because the Senate was never on Team Louis.
I hear that many are concerned about his proficiency with statecraft.
Yeah, the weird thing is the council being all church
I'm not
members
so
is
sure
also
myself.
really bad because none of them were Louis supporters. Certain justifies, not always sway the entire kingdom with idealistic
Juno
views.
will stand as moderator at the podium. His Majesty will only be asked for a few brief answers. First, the people would know how you aim to lead them. How will you respond to that?
Are we finally getting an MC speech? Because the problem in this game is the MC never gets to say more than one line, and then you choose each line, so he never has like a long dialogue in the game. I'm not sure how.
In all
robot switch.
honesty, I don't know what I can do for the country just yet. I'm still inexperienced. But I'll strive to do my utmost, with all of you at my side.
This is the longest line he's said all
People
game.
have about had it with pompous monologues. Better to say what you mean with determination.
Still, there are a lot of people in the crowd who have never supported you. How are you going to respond to them?
Fuck him.
I know mutual understanding will come slowly. I'll just have to keep doing
Time
everything
for a
I can.
police state. It's time to be king. I am the
You
law.
went from a nobody to the top seat in the nation. No need to puff up and bluster anymore, what? You'll do fine.
Nobody. Just like Naruto's a
A
nobody.
ruler must only stand tall. The rest is not done alone. We are with you.
Indeed. And we're no strangers to more practical work. Whatever our tasks, I'm sure we can handle them.
Well, it is time to make your first appearance as our king. Let us brace ourselves.
Good luck.
I'll do my best.
Alright, are we gonna
Well, let's go.
lock up the
To His
Parapus?
Majesty, the new king.
The rabble. Time for a pop concert before we start the coronation. And yeah, she's so much more endowed in cutscenes.
All right, a warm welcome, please.
Oh.
His Majesty the new king. Your Majesty, you're so young.
Please. My king, your subjects would hear how you intend to lead them.
Relax, okay? Take it easy and use your own words.
As a ruler, I've much to learn. I cannot say what I'll accomplish. And yet, I believe the world can change by our hand.
Yeah,
To that end, I will face any odds.
Now, Your Majesty, a few more words. Naturally, some under your rule now supported other people in the race.
Fuck
How do
them.
you respond to their voices?
Fuck them all.
There will be
I'll
times I
lock
let you
them
down.
all up.
I know that. Only results can prove my intent. But still, even should you oppose your king, you can always believe in
Fuck
your
them
own
all.
future.
Time to lock you sons of
I will
bitch
make sure
up
of it.
to the guillotine. Daily hangings are back.
A nation where dreams and fantasies are always in reach. Will surely be a challenge.
We'll make it happen.
There you go. If you can pull that off, you'll be the finest king we've known. Well then, this is it. Your attention, please.
Damn, it's like we did a coup. Is there no like chancellor or staff on hand?
Crown with your own hands, my king.
It's like we executed everyone from the former regime. It's just me and my friends have to do everything. What the hell just happened? We just executed every former staff member.
Ah, long have I awaited the arrival of this day.
If there was a morality system, yeah, we'd have a different ending where we become a tyrant like an ogre battle.
This journey has reached its end. He came to know the goodness of a hero's heart, and became the king his people had always hoped for. But as this journey ends, so another begins. I'd like you to watch over him on his path for a little longer yet. 1 year has passed since the arrival of the new king.
Yeah, you can change his voice quite a bit. That was more, right? Yeah. He's done several voices in the game that are different. Life is the same. Do we still have public hangings? It'd be funnier if I actually was a shitty ruler and the public hangings were still a thing.
Hey, heard the news? They're finally reopening that mage academy that got closed down.
But the forbidden research.
You don't say. The famous one deep in the Montario Mountains. Really? I'm impressed. It only took them a year.
They've even paved a proper mountain road. And get this, the headmistress is none other than Lady Juno.
What? The songstress?
Well, she is one of the king's 6 partisans. If she managed to help save the world from Luis, I expect she knows a thing or two about magic. Sounds like they plan to
Yes,
fully
this
open
is
the
the
magic
DLC,
researcher's
yeah.
findings to the people, too. Quite a turn from when the late Sanctifex banned it.
Makes sense to me. After the clash between His Majesty and Luis last year, everyone knows you don't really need an igniter to use magic.
And that's just today's news. It's surprise after surprise, ever since us church folk got the boot from the palace.
Hardways in a year, only naturally unrest among the people. Wait, so do we just make a dictatorship? Who's even in the palace anymore then? Is it just us and my cronies? Church isn't there, Louis not there, Louis people aren't there. And we just like booted everyone out, so there's gonna be a bunch of like uprisings now because we have all the power.
Even the Royal Knights. Their leadership was bound to the church more than anything. And now he's out of his ear too. And replaced by Sir Heisman
Military
Montgomery,
coup.
no less. You believe that? The Royal Knights, led by a
What
new
if
chief
those
of all
people-
things. Though he's one of the 6 partisans himself. When he speaks, everyone listens. No one's about to complain.
Even Parliament now invites citizen representatives to
rabble.
hearings. Strange to think we'd been deaf to the voice of the people until now. It's unbelievable, compared to the days of the autocrats. How swiftly the times change, eh?
Credit where it's due. I think it's thanks to his young majesty. Remember last year's coronation? Unprecedented, that. Saw heroes of all different tribes celebrating the king's victory. Celebrating among the common folk even.
What about the nobility? Do the
They tell
nobility
me
hate
some
me?
of the younger aristocrats have taken to calling it the Great Reconciliation. It really is a tragedy, what happened to his father, the king. But considering how his sons turned out, I hope he's at peace.
Indeed. Yet the real test is still to come. The first year has seen a lot of good, but we've still got our share of problems.
We're spending more than spies won't sell multiple problems with face.
Speaking of his majesty, I've also heard some folks saying they've seen a boy wandering around these parts who looks just like him. You don't suppose?
Ah, can't be. Without his escorts? Besides, what business would a king have in this place?
Suppose you're right.
Mountains upon mountains of appeals from the people.
Wait, why isn't she?
How many days will this take to
Is she
sort?
just a bodyguard and not the Royal Knights?
After all the trouble you took to flee politics. And somehow you're now the preeminent ladyship of your house. Such is fate.
Despite everything, this year has passed in surprising peace, hasn't it? Honestly, with the royal scepter disappearing like that, I feared more dissent.
Perhaps after Luis, they swore they could never let that happen again. Either way, more and more are dealing with conflicts calmly and openly. Promising.
It promises that I'll have an eternally cluttered desk.
Here, Your Majesty. I've brought in the next load.
This is in Xenoblade 1, where randomly Melia has nothing left but hands.
Not half bad, right? Hey! Isn't the king supposed to be here?
When did he? I've said countless times not to leave unannounced.
Oh, all this decoration doesn't suit me. How did Luis and Forden put up with all this damn finery? Your Majesty? Are you here? Juna's back from her inspection.
Apologies, Troll. I'll look for him now.
Wait! I'm coming with you!
Oh, good grief. Some things never change. Not that they should.
I'd say life has changed plenty for us. Yet somehow our captain's same as he ever was.
So, is the country gonna go to shit? No, I actually liked that arc in Gurren Lagann. I know some people didn't like it. So in Gurren Lagann, there's a time skip, and then there's a political arc after. And it turns out hiring your friends to be in positions of power is, and they're useless.
But those bloody church folk been looking down on us for years, you know?
It's like a sentence for the $15, but yeah, there's a political arc in Gurren Lagann. It turns out his friends are fucking useless at their jobs, so only one person, only one of his better friends can do anything. Everyone else is like a terrible politician, and he has to do everything.
Still, it was
So
other
it turns
scientists
out,
what
yes, your
stepped in
best
to
friends
keep
may
things
not be
peaceable too.
very useful at the jobs.
I reckon they're not all bad. Guess me cogs turning. They lost both their Saint effects and the Saint Lady last year. Got their own struggles, I expect.
Our friends aren't experienced in paperwork. When did you see our guys going through paperwork? Why are our friends the paperwork people? That's the worst people to make paperwork people. Authority weakens, power falls in the hands of those who've never wielded it. Which sure does not corrupt, give rise to new conflict.
Not like it excuses all of them or makes me want to go up and shake a sanctor's hand, but you really put some perspective on it.
I believe you'll come to understand them.
You know what, lad? You're all right. You ever need some good, honest work? I'll get you squared, eh?
Guys, you want those in the one that's so meant to take one in that to affect true change.
I should have known you'd be wandering around without your escorts again. How is it, being able to hear the city's honest thoughts? If you told them you're the king, it'd knock them sideways.
This is such a dumb part, and we don't even have a disguise.
Sorry you ended up coming all this way. Maria's actually out on an errand right now.
Until she comes back.
I suppose I'll wait until she comes back.
You sure? That girl always ends up on detours.
Esme's not a paper guard. They're guards. Christ, I'm not gonna give my Praetorian guards some paperwork. Here, sign these fucking forms. There's a whole, like, difference.
Either way,
The Emperor's not gonna give all his paperwork to the Praetorian guard to go figure it out. Sign these waivers for me.
The Lady Captain of the Royal Guard.
Oh, there you are. I knew we'd find you here, for crying out loud.
Phew. So you were here.
Speak of the devil.
Let us return, Your Majesty. And I thought I had informed you that Juno would be back from her expedition today.
Go back
I have a few stops left in the city, though.
You do know I practically sprinted out the gates to
Yeah, a
find you.
paperwork person is it Alonzo, whatever his name is? Even if he is a rat, we wouldn't hire him, but yes, he's definitely a paperwork person.
To settled, I shall come with you on every excursion.
If he wasn't, yes, a rat.
Not dressed like that, you won't. You know how we like snooping around, inconspicuously.
Point taken.
He'll be fine. His Majesty is not about to fall prey to some alleyway scoundrel, surely. Right, Your Majesty. If you see Maria about, do slow down for a chat. She'll be shattered if she finds out she just missed you.
Fine. Now, Your Majesty, once your business here is finished, please make sure you return to the palace with all swiftness.
Technically, the bald Senate people are more useful at paperwork, but they were all booted apparently.
Let's go.
Where are you? For some reason, went mission not long ago. Pray in the cathedral. Just sit back then. Head for the Grand Seat. Talk to everyone first. On the royal capital, prayer for the new year. Find them. Another. Oh my god, am I doing everyone again? Okay. So I've been thinking about why it doesn't feel like kind of flipped.
I think.
Usually us fairies go off on our own all the time. People are always shaking their fists about it, not you humans. Okay, I'm struggling to keep the king old Dan country in one place for a few seconds. Catch my drift. Not that I'm complaining like that about you, to be honest. Appreciate you too, Bianca. Yeah, I just like doing this again because we did it before the final battle. Yeah, that's why I'm wondering why we're doing it. So the momentum of the game constantly gets stalled. Yeah, whoever wrote the last third does not realize, like, they keep, like, screwing the plot by, like, putting filler or whatever. Yeah. Like, this is the denouement, but it's, like, so long now. It should have been, like, yeah, end that one of the cutscenes, but let's see. Lost count. We're using past tense, got our whole lives ahead of us. Remember how you'd hit the streets here, everyone struggles during the tournament. So I had this sport in Montorio and Oceania. I don't mind dragged all over the place, gonna sneak out. All I ask, don't leave me behind. Drop every single tag along no matter what. Alright, enough of that. Let's go.
Come now.
Finish your business outside the palace, please once return to your duties. Take this as my pressure, you not to venture out, that's not it at all. These Captain Rolgar must know your whereabouts at all times. Relax, Hulkenberg. You'd be so serious, Hulkenberg, light it up. You mean to say I'm too fussy, what's only proper Captain Rolgar, or we're familiar with set a poor example. Imagine the scandalized face of the rank and file guard.
Of course.
Alright, that said, not a day goes by I don't reflect on trials only a year past, so regaining my pride as knight on that journey. I was about to wander, search in vain for the prince. It was today I learned he had lived. In the end, it was your sent to the throne I supported. Never tired of the faces the younger guards make when I tell them the time he acted as my witness to my duel at Rodon's. Thanks to you, I was able to face them with eyes forward, put my past behind me. I'm pleased to say that state are nothing like they are under Rodan's command. Soldiers take up their swords, not for those in power, but for the people. As a champion of people yourself, we are trying to protect your king. Don't make it easy by sneaking out of palaces you do. Expect soldiers getting used to your chaotic tendencies. They know not to protect just the king, but a ruler who stands beside his people and hears their voices in clarion truth. Tied you with my life, as always, endeavor to do so. Your Majesty, let me stay by your side to do so. Other people, do you want to see Maria now? I thought in Trails of Cold Steel the game actually ends shortly after. I'm trying to remember 4's ending though. Because in 1 it's a cliffhanger. 3 is a cliffhanger, right? And then I think 2 it ends after the or I forgot if it ends right after the sniper thing. I'm trying to remember how 4 ended. I thought 4 ends on the platform, but maybe not. Okay, so 2 keeps going after the sniper.
Pleasure to see you.
I see it's been a year since your coronations, or not sniper, I mean after that guy dies of a hole in him. Been a year since coronation, so I'd have to sneak away from your duties. Constant fire of natives of all trades. Con arts critics like your open and acting rather tumultuous. Tough going. How we managed so far? Quite right, your critics are loud and open with their bars, plenty more put their faith in you. Besides, most agitators kind of scum that stirs upon in hopes you might benefit from the country turmoil. Nothing I couldn't handle, of course. All in day's work for a royal adjutant to the Citizens' Council. Quite an ally I've managed to. My mother would be a slice bit proud as you have become. Do my damnedest to use my talents for good. I'm sure she would.
Yes.
Hope so. Such a proud child. I'd like to make this country where honest folks like my mother can be happy. It reminds you. Remember Datarum, my hometown landowner? He told me to send you his regards. He's confessed his crimes away in trial. You're the one who awakened his conscience. Makes sense, doesn't it? You've proven your ideals to be true. That's why the country's doing so well. Nothing more to it. Well, I qualified to speak of pride with this country as one. It's you. I'm proud to be among its people. Perhaps under your rule, the day will come when even we Nydia can walk about freely in our true forms. Curious what I look like in my true form. Happy obliged. Let's save that for another time, shall we? Yeah, he joined our government, so he's actually a pencil pusher kind of guy. Yeah, why haven't they gotten rid of this? Gallows. Last year they're so awful. Lately the gallows hardly getting used. What an excuse. But Scratch, we still believe in the whole hanging thing, but what you gonna do, really? And gotta get rid of some of the undesirables, you know? Okay, I'm gonna be right back. Let me get a drink. Yeah, we still gotta keep the Purpose numbers down. The rubble. At least we cleaned up the dead people. I'm gonna be right back with a drink. But yes, we cleared out all the dead people. What reminds me in the, what is it? Is it the Olympics and other events? They try to clean up all the homeless before they come into town. So maybe they did this for the prince. Yeah, so all the poor people got pushed out so we can just walk by. Do. Okay, see, everyone's happy, sir. Alright, let me be right back. Okay, but fuck, this ending's long. But I'll try to do the super boss and then we'll try to do Sonic for a little bit. But yeah, this is going on long. Alright, be right back. God damn it. We'll see about Dragon Age. But yeah, it'll have to be after Sonic. I don't know how the gameplay is. I'm pretty sure I may riff on it, but we'll see. The story is good, but the gameplay is not good. I'd be fine with action if it's good, but yeah. When I played Spider-Man 2, I was like, I'm done with this style, or Spider-Man 2's gameplay is just not as good anymore. I liked God of War still. Ragnarok's gameplay when it wasn't a cutscene, but yeah. I didn't like Spider-Man 2's gameplay. Inspecting, I don't play pain to me. Appreciate going the effort making rounds, Basilio.
Hey.
Captain of the Tradian Brigade reporting. Please report nothing to report, Your Majesty. I'm taking a rape butt scratch. Damn you, stop hiring your friends! Better mouthful in it, not used to calling myself a captain besides. Even taking in some survivors from Louis' troops, you know, don't worry. Got two eyes on them even when I ain't looking. The way I see it, they weren't the ones trying to make the world worse. Gotta show them how power's supposed to be used, yeah? Yeah, we owe it to you. There's less discrimination in the city these days. Fewer and fewer turn to a life of crime to make ends meet. If Dale could see Grand Chad today, his eyes would bug out. Not just Dale, a lot of the guys who didn't make it. Vinka.
Yeah.
Remember him? Damn experience. Trapped in a vengeance, couldn't see past. Feel like he might eat the spouse you run up to now. Built this piece with a lot of blood and tears. So I say those of us who made it this far owed all of them what didn't to protect it. If I got nothing to report today, it's not like the bad people just stopped being bad because you're a king now. I've been through a lot, well, thanks for not giving up on us, or the world for that matter. Spot any trouble I don't spot first, point me at it. Solve it quick like. Yeah, this is the long epilogue. King is out on some personal business. I've been Hulkenberg search for you. Suppose it's none of my business who comes or goes. I'm on break myself. Try not to frustrate your royal guards over much. They'll take their duties quite seriously, much like their captain, my kid. A night smile. Smile is surely a myth. That's become clear to me since becoming entitled. Could be more bizarre. A UG outcast, wanted criminal bounty on his head, made knight commander. There's some opposition first. More hard tarts have talks I've had, more accepting have come a bit gradually. Times are changing. It's only begun to change. Indeed, grand titles and posts across the nation held by all manner of tribes, each contributing with their respective strengths. Realize over the past year how much a nation is defined by its people. No matter how great a king alone does not contribute. It stands for those very people, some representative. The king and those around him are mixed tribes that already caused a great shift in sentiment even for rural villages. Those to
Now that
Dari.
you mention it.
Yes.
Seems busy because he can handle it. Now they resume trade for other villages. Coronation inspired the village to greater heights. Prove the barriers can be broken. They could take the first step. New winds are blowing every corner of the country. I'll have to make another trip back with my son to see change for myself soon. Alright, someday I hope distant generations will grow up, knowing the conflict, more and travel differences from history books.
We shall.
Alright, we will ways before the day comes. Until it does, let's forge a path towards it, Your Majesty.
Ah, brilliant.
All right then.
Thanks.
Maybe I shouldn't even do the super boss.
All right then.
So you skip all the stuff and you go straight to the super boss, and nothing changes story-wise, right? I could try him out. Yeah, or not the super boss, but the true win or true boss. Oh, what's this? How come she gets this right? Oh, there you are, Boomer. Heard you're in town. Decided to see if we might cross paths. Much to tell you about the inspection. I'm afraid you need to clear your diary for me soon. Inspection.
Hold on.
I need to go back to bed. You were the one who sent me to the Mage Academy. Non-Mage Academy reconstruction going swimmingly. Repairs going full swing. Processing admissions. Must say I'm surprised you appointed me of all people to be Academy's headmistress. Looking forward to going back towards songstress. She introduced to my furry little friend. I scooped him up in the academy place. During reconstruction, stumbled on a little guy in some kind of observatory, supposedly used by a king long ago. Centered the igniter around his neck. Sure he was being taken care of. No way a cat could survive alone in that cold, could he? Gosh, mysterious kitty is only a tip of the iceberg. Here comes the academy. Wait a minute. All that knowledge was lost when it fell, starting from scratch. Dun dun. Hiding secrets as big as the dragon toward a saint, and while keeping the cat feels like fate, you know. Speaking of fate, on my way back, met with murders. Who? Fuck, I'm just gonna go who? I scored Your Majesty to single cat trying to take me down a peg a while back, fairly well known about town run. Both keep soaring the new heights, heard music in me, come face to face with magic again.
Hey!
Sure you remember music's first magic born in this world, yes? When heart expresses itself through music, it moves hearts of others. When they make hearts swell wide, there's no end to the magic, just you watch. Music and magic, my song, gonna change the world. Equal opportunity, owner, talents, and Mage Academy, our doors are open to all. Alright, that's what my sister would have wanted, makes the world a better place. Isn't that grand?
Magic.
Well, it taught me that magic is more than a tool, it's in all of us, deep in our heart.
Wait a sec.
Henry Academia, that place is made of magic. How's it here in real life? Say now how we could have survived a deserted ruin in the snow. It shouldn't be possible, right? Who knows? Memory serves, last king did build himself a study in the Mage Academy. Think Academia was stout after that. I wonder what His Majesty, what more felt when he put his little guy in Academia.
Alright then.
Ripping this is. All right now.
Thanks as more Majesty here. Come to feel the wind on your face too. I know how it is. Fancy old chief engineer of the kingdom, instructor, development bureau, and researches, I know. As I please now, something's missing. I threw off that stuffy old uniform, came to gaze on the runner in the way I do. Take your job seriously, please.
Just a moment.
The research part at least must feel it too. I sent her to take the run in the sky, leave all your cares in the ground below. Now I'm ungrateful for the gracious title given a man who used Skulko modifying gauntlet runners. You haven't seen anything yet. One day I'll invent teleportation device to deliver fresh fish straight from Oceania to your plates. Alright, whatever. Change the world, what you say? Alright. Times like this stimulate your mind. Now I'm getting tired of these. Alright. You smell another relic hunt. Don't pretend you didn't enjoy it every time you pop back with one. Remember I could hardly contain my excitement and miss traveling like that. Even the relics themselves are better off untouched to become guiding principle and research now. Being just an important one must consider safety and the effects it must have in the world. Engineering dumps burden on future generations than anything else. No small feat. Sign of a perfect balance, safe and revolutionary. Even I struggle for. I'm a bodily genius. Anyway, I need a stimulation line, Your Majesty, you know, a soul shaking speed and quiver of a drive engine. You let me know if you ever want to go out for a spin while your dear girl is sparkling clean ready for takeoff. It's cause this is like superfluous dialogue and we did it before in the game. Yeah. It's just really long.
Alright then.
It's funny because you have a convo about their quest line before the Louis fight, now you're doing it again. King himself out browsing shops. Need the draft royal certificate of appointment. Tell the world we supply goods to the royal family. Embarrassing. Well, I stop there. You can give a signed hand print to display on the wall. It's just my little joke. Doing quite well without the royal endorsement. The item made at children's request, one that lights up with rainbow colors, selling startlingly well. Stores packed with families and children. Now hold a position where a controlled distribution of all manners of goods throughout the kingdom is head of Ignited Consortium. Can't I would think if been in the position sooner, the church's violence tragedy at that village could have been prevented.
But
nothing you could have done at the time. I know that only rose to his position once he became king and shed light on what lurked in the shadows of this country. You can't take full credit as where I was nominated for my new position by my colleagues. New kings changed country for the better as former arms dealer. I used to think all weapons could ever disappear from the world. More reason I hope the reasons for people to will don't continue to decline. That end, continue doing all I possibly can if I am, just as you do. Remember my dog? I found the ones who took her, naturally I considered ending their lives. There she was, sitting beside them. Evidently they could not bring themselves to harm such a sweet creature, so they decided to keep her instead. No choice, spared her lives. Couldn't subject a gentle dog to atrocities that committed her name. She'd come play with her sometime. Sure she remembers you. Yeah, dog, randomly okay. Bing.
alright then.
Oh, he is here.
Alright.
Surveying city incognito, Your Majesty. Your escorts would be aghast, not that I think anyone truly capable of harming you. As you're aware, faith in the Sanctus Church plummeted after our misdeeds were exposed. Admit we were arrogant and unjust, wicked in custom. People found salvation through the church as well. Intend to restore Sanctus Church to its true purpose, offer salvation to those in need. As Sanctiarch, as someone who is saved by Sanctus myself, that's all I can do to return the favor.
Hey.
Well, Your Majesty, great to see you're doing well as ever. Left to meet with provincial lords, preach and started teaching various areas when the opportunity arises. Many still push back. Against such teachings, perfectly fine. A country well served by different perspectives. Many villagers come around to this too, you know. I think it's because you face such danger on our behalf. Won't be easy to change the entirety of Ukraine. History indebted and deep roots. Country is larger. Some people need all the party out. The true test of your vow has only just begun.
Greetings.
Working hard as ever. Are you going about time to listen to what the people have to say? You come from the Crown Court, where I've been consulting with the people about their grievances and disputes as Chief Magistrate. Shouldn't you delegate that?
Well.
Butt scratch. She'll throw right back at you, Your Majesty. We're both butt scratchers. Undoubtedly aware past citizens were sentenced to hang without a trial. Please report things are different now. Anyone, regardless of race or status, can tell their status is going to be judged equally and fairly, but you still hang them anyway, and then we hang them anyway. Peace. Go to show anything is possible, even if a priest has become a chief magistrate. Brother's making great strides as village chief. He hated the role before he truly found his calling, I think.
The reason is...
No one knows what the future holds. More reason to try to guide people to good choices. I want to live in a society. Kindness, where those who suffer need not turn to crime. Practice what I preach.
Now that you mention it.
Other day I went to visit Ovi's church and inquire about those who are sick. How's Ovi?
Very well.
Practice dancing again. We showed her mother, all of them ready to ease in the work again. Here and that made me reflect on people need our help. Tell that the only people had was God. Want to fight for them to have options and allow the system they rely on and deny our power. In a country where all the tribes and all their values can join hands in harmony. That's all we need. And they achieve that too, Your Majesty. Hope you allow me to walk alongside you like this. Okay. How many are left?
Wonderful. All right then.
Ain't this a pickle?
We have Barden and... What's this guy? Hey, Your Majesty, a year since you ascended the throne. Quick with that. Feels like the strife of Louis' bad dream. And you ask? I mean, then I would have been wringing my hands about one so young leading the king. Now embarrassed to have done. Yet a keen eye to recognize the danger Louis posed, bravery to fawn him. Knight kingly caliber never possessed. Single years to drop in for burial bucket. Stay vigilant, king. I'm assuming Lena must be in the town if she's there. So I'm assuming every candidate as well. Oh, that's one of the candidates. Oh, that was another. Oh. Listen, Madge, the Captain Royal Guard are looking for you. Former Captain of Chedrius. Perhaps you could report your whereabouts. Are you? Can't deny that. I'm giving you a hard time. Hard to shake old hands, despite the fact I'm Captain South of the State Army now. Part of Louis short of Louis before his runner made for the Skyborn Royal Palace. Saw the horror's orbit becoming the world he wanted was no world of mine. I thought I found my place within Louis' private force, not being discussed by the shameless corrupts in the Royal Army. True intentions were worse than I could imagine. General pulled me back in and said my experience leading force mixed trials would be valuable, only taking the job in hopes of atonement. So it's strange she has served with pride that the State Army wants to test it. And why bothered with us? There's Barden.
That's something.
What an unexpected coincidence, Majesty. No guards if you today. Don't worry, I'm no tout. I'll have myself a meeting going over out of provincial government stream to convene for the new year. Must be busy these days.
Well.
I'd be lying to say if I wasn't, job's its own reward, knowing what good does for the town. And please report head of provincial lords. Enough of my good news reaching my ears. Better relations between towns is employment up and overall welfare too. Each town has specialties and wisdom offer, and we combine our heads. There's no problem we can't solve. Feel blessed to be part of it. I made some blunders when I first stepped in the governor's role. I'm happy to share my balance so others don't repeat my mistakes. Brings me back.
Got to say,
I know I'm trying a bit too much of my own back then. Got overzealous. Of course, some lords are like I was once, rather manage things at sole discretion and leave things to the people. Taking every matter to public opinion can be laborious. Follow the proceedings of disputes. Changing our own lives for our own hands makes process worth the trouble. I like how Barden tells us this, but we're literally doing the opposite of what Barden is telling us. Like, yeah, you can't govern an entire like country by talking to every rabble or whatever at a bar or something. Choosing to carry our own way was all the inspiration we need for change. Yeah, so it's like we're basically doing the opposite of what he says to do. Because, yeah, there's no way we can meet with every person. Alright, Your Majesty, a year since you ascended the throne, 1 year since I lost my bid for it. Thinking back, no regrets. Not being able to defeat Louis in the end as you did. That's candid of you. I don't know what I expect. I really believe in your power, Majesty. I'm not a quest on all fronts, you know. You look forward to your 6 partisans, your merry little band. Appreciate your faith in your inner circle. Reward them all your key posts. Why one might suspect you of collusion. Country requires views from all walks of life, or put another way, why not appoint me as your prime minister? With my guidance, Ukraine would become a land of true beauty. I think he's about to make a decent point. He plays his own angle. Don't let your guard around the guy.
Lovely.
Corpa. Haven't seen Elf Hitler yet. Big man himself, good time, mate. Just got back in the town myself. Long time no see. And I've been traveling since I took the reins of the secret recon team. Hard to believe it's been half a year. Crazy doesn't describe everything that's beyond the sea. What sets the magic, everything so fantastic. Itching to get back out there. Not keen on dodging a bloody cannonballs. My ship gets too close. Lots of tension out there about countries and a lot of tension. Everything but the customs, the way they think is so different. My head spins. Makes all the trouble bickering seem right off. I speak my mind. Country's changing for better. I'm glad I turned the throne over to you. Turned it over. Did you? Can you, dude? Right by the parapet. Bowed out early. Give you a fighting chance. Hey, just kidding. Alright, co-work found jobs. Some of you picked up new skills from being out at sea so long.
See you soon, I hope.
Alright. You wanted your kingly head. I've all whipped up in the report for you. Do something proper kingish, yeah.
Say there.
Hey.
Talking about the city area again, which say Hulkenberg's on the hunt. Crest game, cat and mouse. Know who is which, I dare not say. The years since you ascended the throne, it's like you hardly changed. Say some of you. Lord or General Stroll, your majesty, never get you such tests. Should take a page out of Juna's book. Gift for delegating, like she was born to do it. Not that I can talk, I actually came out a bit breather myself. No, I see now, even though it was at the top after the struggle, a little too clearly. Generals do just feel overwhelming at times. Lives hanging in the balance, recognize the weight of every decision to make. Do you find satisfaction protecting those lives? Remember our first meeting back at the recruitment center, and falling no with nothing to my name, you was struggling out a traveler. Back then, only goes getting ahead. People were a little more than an afterthought. If I hadn't met you, never realized the truth, but my fortune with positive intentions certainly would save the Halians. Just always seeing the joy in their faces. Yes, I've said it before. Thank you. Give yourself some credit, Stroll. I'd still you any credit it could take to you for showing me the way. I live stable, peaceful lives. Thanks to you, a whole country on your shoulders now. A road ahead will be full of challenges can't possibly foresee. Shouting away, I'll blaze the trail now and always roll as war to be vanguard. Titles may have changed, I like to think our friendship steadfast, never don't hesitate to rely on me.
Alright then.
I love it.
I don't want to talk to you. Or you. Where's the racist guy then?
Alright then. Alright then.
I can't remember who's left. Where's the racist guy, Lena? That's another of the guards. Lou. Yeah, guys.
Lovely.
Alright, I can do this. Oh, where's Elf Hitler?
Wonderful, isn't it?
Alright then.
Let's go.
Near the gauntlet runner. Alright. Elf Hitler.
Yeah?
Damn you, Adolf. Another guard. Hi boss, suppose you're speaking to you so casually, then game where Rav is running. Caden Workshop's official workshop palace engineer, so not it's here or there. Besides, I'm glad you got the crown. Lots of humans out there you have to deal with, and you got ready to get them. Caden Workshop, thanks you for your patronage. Corpa.
Yeah?
I don't know where the Roussant is. Mr. Adolf.
Ripping this is.
There's Corpa now. What fortune by me to end the year like this? Anything my humble personage may be able to do for your radiance might your service. Say one glorious word, not most happily. And all a little thicker. I mean, that's 4 times I got you in trouble last time. One wrong move, turn you over to Basilio. Turn your life around, of course. I should skew that one. Oh, there we go. Your guys' favorite candidate. It's your Majesty. One question, if I may. When are you going to lower the booze prices in this country? There we go. Time to riot. Time to loot the shops. Duh! You suck! These booze prices! Fuck prohibition! Duh! There we go. Boom! Time for underground bars and stuff. Well, they called me. I haven't felt much like drinking until I black out so often anymore. I'm determined, really went through some stuff, acting like a fool on the world stage and you two. Grateful, you know, can't speak for the rest of the country. You did right by us, Parapus. Got it better than we ever did. Some chuckleheads out there still trying to take regression on this, or just venting problem. I'm sure you'll do something soon enough. Boo. Give us more booze. Hello, Majesty Liebeck. Severed and crowned like a baby. Finally positioned as chairman of Parliament, unfamiliar one. Considered these open all parliamentary meetings. Upon all his opinions, deed, hard work well doing. It won't be easy for those who are at the church's beck and call to change. Say they've been starting to see they turn a blind eye to at least a bit. Person speak the real truth to the public without using no authority. It's my father and I wish for a true and proper town crier. Country's turned over a new leaf. Many problems to work out. Seems rural regions suffering from human havoc. All I'm saying is we're a long way from utopia. So the first steps, pouring us last, taking big ones. Damn it! Where the hell?
All right then.
Did I miss the Adolf guy? So we found Lean at least. I didn't want to hang out. Get FF14 when you're trying to find people. Damn.
Yeah?
Amazing.
He's in the core area.
All right then. Let's go.
Starge it now.
All right.
Why are you allowed to go and there's a gauntlet around to take a dump?
Right.
What? Nothing.
All right then.
Take a
Let's
dump
go.
and that's it. But scratch.
Thanks.
I wanted to play Sonic today. Maybe we'll skip the stupid true boss. Because this took a while. Damn, I never take this pathway.
Well, I sure don't want to go back to the old using.
Oh, that's where all the candidates hang out. Yeah, just the merchant. You face a harder version, but I think it gives you achievement. The harder version of Demon Louis. Yeah. Alright, I give up. Let's go. Haven't found the last candidate.
Well, I sure don't want to go back.
All right then.
You changed some of the emotes at Christmas already. Hooray.
That's the way.
All right then. Let's head there right away.
So, Canada already had their Thanksgiving, right? So last year's the Native American savor this. You guys are stuck with Christmas savor. Go see her. Sure brings back memories. Remember how I came looking for Maria for the tournament for the stone? Crying back then, though.
That's
There
right.
she was. Country's turned around since then, no doubt about it. Should always difference of opinion. Your ideas are really come to fruition now. I can feel it. What's up the book you're carrying around? The one you've been working on yourself? Excited to see what kind of fantasy you conjure up. Not even the word for it. If you're the one putting in ink, means you're gonna make it a reality someday. Shall we get going, Your Majesty?
Oh, hello there. Oh, right. I suppose now I should call you Your Majesty. You know, I was just telling Papa, even through all that mess, everyone's really been working hard.
Am I keeping my promise properly from back then?
Yes, you beat the villain, and now the city's full of smiles. And I'm sure Papa's smiling down on you too.
That's good. Hearing that from you really lifts my heart.
Never see the kids like her smile. Future changes slowly burn as momentum follows their shoulders one day.
Don't worry. I'll try to do my part with what I've got. I want to help everyone understand that the world could be a better place if we can join hands with one another. Miss Fabian's fed so many hungry people since things changed. Some of those people even said they found their place there. I think I did too. If we can all change together for the better like that, we'll be closer to Your Majesty's and Papa's dream.
Alright, what place where I want to be? Sign of myself out of show, perhaps not be clear.
I want to help with something too. I want everyone across the land to be able to smile.
Yeah, I'm counting on you. Let's do this together.
Yeah. Thank you, Your Majesty. Oh, thank you, Your Majesty.
We should be the ones thanking her. Feels like I can see the entire country's future in her smile.
Everyone!
Long time no see. How have you been? As we find ourselves afield, I thought I might visit Alsace myself.
Hold on a tick. Those people there. Surely not.
Naturally, we're drawing attention. We didn't all have to go at once.
So, I wish there was a sequel where the government is in shambles, because the fact that we can do this and the country doesn't fall apart.
Needn't fuss, old thing. It's been too long since we were all together again anyway.
Yeah, this isn't even like an event, a funeral, or like a memorial service that we meet up at. We're just meeting up random whenever we
Lady
want.
Tuna, did she really come all this way in a runner? Would have asked His Majesty to pop over and bring you back with a teleport or two.
The unmitigated nerve.
Oh, it's fine. I wanted to take in our country as
Yeah,
it
this
is.
country's fucked. All the
It's
posts
definitely
are
a little
taken by
rougher
my
outside the
friends.
capital's walls. There's still traces of melancholia around, and the odd human roaming about.
We're sending soldiers out for every incident we can. But it's not easy to hear the voice of the people from more distant regions.
I guess it's obvious. But just because you're king now doesn't make you suddenly all-seeing.
A lesson I learned last year. In the end, I was blind to a great deal of this world. Never would have learned if I hadn't pushed out the door and seen it with my own eyes.
Canada can be a bit of a bubble. Always do more and learn beyond its walls.
A year ago, I would have just said we could fly over ourselves. I mean, let's be real. The capital isn't going to fall apart if we just sneak over for a little tour.
It's time
is it?
for a coup d'etat.
Of course not. We specifically put precautions in place to keep things running.
Yet it has only been 1 year. We cannot be too complacent too soon, lest the dissidents seize on the opportunity.
Oh, there he is! Over there! See? I told
That's
you that's His
Spectre.
Majesty, innit?
Might
That's
have been a
Spectres.
bit too obvious.
Oi there, Your Majesty!
These butt scratchers. Get away from me!
You dare hoy the king? You swine!
Oi, oi there, sir.
Steady on, Hulkenberg, calm. You needn't draw steel on the poor fellow. We're the ones who indulged in this little day trip.
Oi, my lord,
Your
all these
Majesty,
drunks.
thanks for all you do, really. Have to say, my life's a lot easier now.
Every drunk person, you know.
There's more work to do
Talk to
every
us.
day. But we're in this together. We believe in you.
Everyone's so supportive. Kind of brings back memories from last year.
Rather. It's the sort of thing to get a chap all misty-eyed over the past. What a journey it was.
We really did just leg it up and down the country slaying dragons, eh? Can't believe we actually survived it.
They were dangerous times,
Celebration,
but exciting ones too.
Probably no.
When we fought to appease the dragon god,
it come out
I had no
recently or
idea we
1.0?
would have to face another 4 dragons.
Nor I. Never thought the day would come when I'd be hailed as a dragon slayer. Huh. Life is full of surprises.
Right.
So the idea is no matter what back then would slow change King's beliefs never
It was a
waver.
hard road, but we did have fun together, didn't we?
Looks like we're drawing a crowd. Time to get back to work.
Indeed. A veritable mountain of tasks awaits us, and I will see it crested.
Oh, this is how it ends? There's no way. Oh, I guess we get a
And not
cutscene
long
here.
after,
Wait.
the new year dawned.
Fuck, this is going on forever. Alright, maybe we have a better end than seen here.
A journey? Are you really planning on leaving us?
There's more I have to see. With my own eyes.
You want to know what's going on in the world, huh? Well, I guess you are the king.
Sounds like fun, but daily jaunt down to the slums is one thing.
King is
A proper
missing.
journey is
Wow.
quite another. You're a king now, lad. You've got the people's expectations on your shoulders. It's all right to just sit on your throne and mind the home front, you know?
I don't care to be kingly. That's less important than doing what I need to do.
What about responsibility? This is the opposite of this is mouthwash. We're running away
You're
from
not
it.
even concerned?
We're
Can't we
just
take this
running
a
away
little
from
more
responsibility, ain't but Scratch. They can govern themselves.
Ever the fearless gadabout, eh? Well, I take your point, lad. Magla and the humans make a fine barometer for the anxiety still swirling in the country. So you go out and give it a proper
Wait, is this
survey,
really gonna
where
be
it
the
is,
DLC
and how
or the
much is
royal
there.
version? Wait, what the fuck?
If people can't face their anxieties, they can't keep their eyes forward. And if they can't do that, we'll have a bally hard time moving forward as a nation or a people. So you want to get a better grasp of it all. That's your most important duty as a ruler. That's what you're thinking, eh?
Right.
Even the most faraway future begins to believe it can be realized. Press on your best you
If
can
that
do.
was your plan, you could have just said so.
Sounds like a fine idea to me. A proper spot of fun, besides. Wouldn't expect any less from our king and captain. Well, since I'm the bally court engineer, I've no choice but to come along. I'm the only driver fit to maneuver the Royal Skyrunner after all. And why, you're the Dragon Slayer King, bane of monsters all across the country. When I imagine what sort of wondrous encounters you've got next, well, I'm all agog. Yes, here begins our quest anew. Let us sally forth upon our... hello? Are you not listening to me?
Sire, you've really got to stop chasing these ideas all on your own. You'll be the death of us.
Once again, sire, I've asked you countless times to give word if you're to leave the castle. Such caprice.
Nurse,
Don't tell me you called for them beforehand.
Saved us a bit of time, eh? Though, hello, what's this? I count only 2 of the 6 partisans. Short a few spears.
For my part, I believe 'tis unrealistic for all of us to depart the capital together.
Oh, so you have no plans to stop our little adventure, eh?
Hulkenberg and I talked it over. We decided that if you insist on going, we'd rather go with you than stop you.
I'm glad to hear that, but will that be all right?
I was thinking back to our last fight with Luis. So many people supported us, but not for any high-minded ideals or arguments.
They were supporting us because we were actively fighting a monster on their behalf. In the end, people make choices based on their personal experience and emotion.
God, they are dragging
Even if
this
decided
out.
justly and
Damn.
supported by prosperity, people may struggle to trust a king whose face they do not know.
I feel like the writers of the game need to watch a movie
is no
and take
cure
note
for
of the
their
last
fears.
15 minutes and be like, wow, they don't explain everything slowly.
Right.
Yeah, it's
I'm
really
not opposed
weird.
to the idea of getting out into the world again. Really, it might be the wisest move to make sure you're a king everyone knows.
The fuck? What? We're gonna ensure every... okay. Friends and allies believe as I do. Sports Grace like that.
Still, this early into the new year, 'tis never a dull moment in your Majesty's employ.
Bit of a smaller party than we last set out with, huh? But it's a pleasure to be on the road again with you.
Okay, but can we really afford to have both our general and the Royal Guard's captain coming along for this?
'Tis natural course for the Royal Guard to accompany the king. And I trust my corps is not so feeble that it will fall apart in my
It's
absence.
more that your core will rat you. Nya, 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 nya.
We'll
I
make it
am now
work.
general.
Got to learn to trust others and delegate, right? We'll just have to lead by example.
Right then, let's go.
You once heard my voice and answered a query in kind.
Alright,
Is
fine.
fantasy a powerless
Wait,
creation?
that can't be the ending, right? That's... we'll see.
A
Or I'll say
timeless
after.
question. So long as life remains in the world, we seekers all shall search for our answer. But he will find his. Of that I am certain. And it is thanks to you for believing in and guiding him. That was the true purpose of my royal magic, you know. To seek and obtain guidance from denizens of a land beyond ours. A land that has not yet lost hope. And it was you who answered the call. Armed with your hope, armed with the power of fantasy, you rose in glory. Such courage, such whimsy, and yes, what thrills. You have my sincerest thanks.
There we go, finally.
Feels familiar. It's been far too long.
Aye, the wind feels an echo of days past.
Unusually poetic for you.
You know, in the capital. Nya, nya,
They're
nya, nya,
awful,
nya.
aren't they? They would have left us behind. Oh.
Well, I'm not certain we're in a position to talk, having followed straight after, saying we could just teleport back.
Well, hey, we figured the kids might want to change your scenery, like.
Wow!
Your lordship.
Poetic indeed. That the scepter's absence restored order to Magla, and even greenery to the sands.
I'll say, I definitely like this view better.
Was it the first king that made that scepter?
Let's go.
Wait, wait, was it the first king that made the scepter and started causing all the stupid grass to be dying or whatever because of the anxiety being going into it? Okay, can we speed this up? Oh my god, I wish I'd do a little faster. Alright, a few more people on the screen at once. Cannot skip. Okay, we might just do Sonic then right after this, because we're pushing it. It will be a top 10 of mine for this year, but yeah, it has a lot of things that prevent it from being outright my favorite of the year. But we'll see how Shadow is. Yeah, the problem is it does a lot of same mistakes, whatever. The P5 had. I don't know if it's an 8.5 or... it's... Yeah. It's because when P5 came out, it was like pretty new for JRPG like that, even if the story was sort of meme, like had all the graphics doing the things and the menus and such. It had style and then music, and then yeah, it just felt more impactful, even though the story was worse. But yeah, this one doesn't feel, yeah, it's too different, even though there's a job system. At least the gameplay is better than P5's, at least. But yeah, the story obviously in the last third was really weird. Yeah, P3 has better characters and story. It's just an older game and you're forced to go to the stupid Teratos or whatever it's called. Yeah. So in P3 I still complain about that moment where that guy who obviously is going to betray you, because they resolve that plotline in the same cutscene. Yeah, so for some reason that bad guy doesn't even get a dungeon or anything. This is auto-killed. Oh no, I think it's just a cutscene fight against that person, and then that person gets killed. Yeah, I like the P4 storyline of being more small town vibes. It's not counterculture. If you want shitty counterculture, I think some of the dev awards are bad. Like, they put Edith Finch as Game of the Year one year, and obviously it shouldn't be. I forgot what else they put. Some of the other game awards are pretty bad. I think Vampire Survivors beat Elden Ring for one of the years. I mean, that one's easier to swallow. The Edith Finch one, no. Yeah, Helldivers 2 is good this year, as well as UFO 50. GDC is a G. Oh, there's the GDC awards. Let me see what GDC put. Untitled Goose Game for 2019. So there we go. That's an edgier choice. Inscription 1 2021. Also an edgier choice. Wait, who's the one? Oh, there must have been a different one. Fuck, what's the other? Was it Polygon that put up Edith Finch? Or fuck. Someone else definitely put Edith Finch, but who was it? No, Inscription, you idiot, was 2021. Oh, I didn't recognize the fairy. I didn't realize it was actually not a fairy. I'm looking at the stupid Game Developers Choice Awards. They actually have good picks until 2019. They start going... or there was a couple years I went weird, so Untitled Goose Game and then Inscription, but almost every other choice I'd like agree or see like leeway. I don't know about Journey though. I forgot what else came out in 2012. Now their list is Sims, GTA 3, Metroid Prime, Star Wars, or KOTOR, Half-Life 2, Shadow of the Colossus. I don't know about Gears of War, Portal, Fallout 3, Uncharted 2, Red Dead, Outer or Skyrim, Journey, Last of Us, Middle-earth, Shadow of Mordor, Witcher 3, Overwatch, Breath of the Wild, God of War. Then it goes Untitled Goose Game, Hades, Inscription, Elden Ring, Baldur's Gate 3. So there's like 2 years I'd say is probably outliers. and then maybe Journey. So like maybe 3, but yeah, some of those are really weird choices. I don't know how good Gears. I mean, what's in 06? Fuck. I know Gears of War 1 was good, but I don't know what it was against. I'm surprised that one won. What was 06? Oh, Oblivion was that year. Twilight Princess. Okami, Bully. New Mario Bros. Oh, Vice City was that year. No, it was Vice City Stories, it looks like. What is it? Oh, it's Vice City Stories. Okay, and then we're doing the stupid hand thing still. Where are the polygon ones? I'm like trying to look for the other. Fuck! Someone put Edith Finch as a winner. Which stupid ass award show did that? It's because JRPGs usually have like a flaw, sadly, in it. They either go on too long or the story screws up. Oh, it's BAFTA. Okay, there we go. BAFTA. Okay, there we go. See, someone got it. Okay. Would any of you put Edith Finch for Game of the Year that year or any year? Okay, so that one obviously I'd disagree with. Wait, it's not just any. It was fucking 2017. You're fucking on drugs. Okay. Yeah, 100% they're on drugs. Best game. Edith Finch. 2017 had apparently Divinity Original Sin, Odyssey, and Breath of the Wild. Horizon, yada yada. And they fucking chose Edith Finch. That's such a... Yes, it's such an edgy winner. Are you kidding? I played Edith Finch and like, even though the story's intriguing, it's like not even close to being best game. Yes, that's why I'm saying that award was a fucking meme. I'm not sure why they put it. I don't know if that's one of the worst winners in one of those game award shows. Any other bad best games? Oh, they're the ones that put Vampire Survivors over Elden Ring that year. I could see a case for that. I can't see a case for Edith Finch though. But I think... Oh, they put Fallout 4, let me see. What else was that year? Life is Strange, Ori and the Blind Forest. Oh, it's because they didn't put over... Wait. Oh, I forgot if Witcher was that year at all. Witcher 3. They put Fallout 4 that year, weirdly. Oh, they put Destiny in 2014. I guess it was a weak year, or 2014. Any other weird ones? Alright, Finn. They put Arkham Asylum over Uncharted 2, but I've never played Arkham Asylum.
I shall never know.
It's hard to say Mario Kart, because only in hindsight you can say Mario Kart was actually probably the best game that year, but it's in hindsight, because At the time, you'd never put a card game to be Game of the Year.
In your eyes, I know our journey was ultimately a fiction. However, I hope your memories of this fantastical adventure burn as bright in your reality. I hope the promise of our world echoes in you. With all my heart, I hope that fantasy gives you strength.
Look at that. The rubble's just bait for tourists now.
I never expected a view like this.
Let's see it all. Let's see the world.
Yeah.
A new journey now beckons. In days of Eld, the people prospered and perished
Is
in
it even
turn.
is there much
Struck
happening
by
in that
their
bad
ways,
ending?
I wrote a book of my dearest ideas. A tale of fantasy. In my vision, they placed their trust, and so the kingdom breathed new life.
The strength to believe in the unknown, that can change everything. Without a doubt, you will face all sorts of trials ahead.
Oh, it's a bowling.
But carry onward with all your heart. Onward, fearless, into a world unknown.
Fantasy lives on. It's time for Sonic. Has a high completion rate. Yeah, 15% is actually really high for a game that came out 3 weeks ago, was it? 3.5? Yeah, and it's a really long game. So, I barely finished it and I play it 6-7 hours a day. Transfer owned items, some exceptions, money, virtue, scanned enemies. Thing. So on a second playthrough.